late, sir. Late,
Sorry, my bad. My bad.
late, sir. What do you do?
Uh, just got me a little snacks for the sheet dinner. That's all.
A snacky snack. No eater on the show, sir. It's rude to the audience.
I'm sorry. I apologize. I just wanted to toast for the day.
I don't know for what. At the end of the day, well, we get to that in a few moments. 10 seconds. Here we go. What is up? What is up, everybody? We are live. We are live. We are live. We are live. We are back. We are back. We are back. We are back. And you now tuned into one of the hottest podcasters in the world. This is Saucy Discourse, Season 3, Episode 23. What we do, shout out to Freeway, 20 years on Philadelphia Freeway. Shout out to him, featuring Benny Siegel and the GOAT Jay-Z. What we do is wrong. Classic hip hop. Classic hip to the hop. I'm your boy Jeff.
And I'm your boy Marcus.
Excuse me, sir. What suck the tea for?
No,
What
you
suck the tea
starting
for?
already.
What
You
suck the
starting
tea for?
already. You starting already, man.
I don't know you
You
suck your
starting
tea. You
already.
like
Nah, nah.
why you suck your tea? Like
No, no,
Jay-Z trying to go?
I didn't mean,
Trying to go?
no, I just heard, no, we're not doing that. Definitely. He ain't the goat. He ain't gonna get me started. He's not
What?
gonna get me started, okay? You
Get
know
you
why? You
started.
know why? Yeah, he ain't gonna get me started, but it's cool. I actually like that song. I actually like that song.
Oh, you
That's a
like the song?
freeway song. I actually like the song.
Oh,
You
give
know
him a
what I'm
round of
saying?
applause.
I
Give him a round of applause.
actually like the song.
I'm not being
It's
a
a
hater.
song.
I'm not being a hater.
No, I will admit there's no hate here when it comes to freeway. You know what I'm saying? It's cool. It's cool. It's a classic hit, like you said, classic hip hop song. I can't digress. I can't disagree with it. It is a classic. It could be better without Jay-Z, my
Watch your
opinion.
mouth. Watch your mouth, sir. Watch
Nevertheless,
your mouth already. Watch your mouth. Watch your mouth. Talk about the goat like that, sir.
first of all, oh, you gonna talk about goats? I'm sorry. I'm
Go
sorry.
ahead. Go ahead. Go right into it. Go ahead. Breaking news: Tom Brady retires for the NFL. Go ahead.
No. You can't. First. You gotta come with better energy than that. You gotta come with better energy than that. You can't just sit around breaking news, Tom Brady type of NFL. No. Yeah, we need more drama. We need more action out of you. We need more of the actor out of you. Yeah, you just coming on, Tom Brady type of NFL. No.
Well, you do that. You the one that's hating. But go ahead.
Yeah, no. Why I gotta hate? Why I gotta hate?
You're a Tom
Because
Brady
this
hater.
time, yeah, that's true.
Exactly. Thank you.
At this time, he don't need to write no letters. He don't need to consult with anybody. The man did it himself, like Tim Duncan retired at 12 o'clock in the morning. But at this time, he did it at what, 8 o'clock in the morning, while he's on the beach. I mean, come on, man.
He's
Come
in
on, man.
Tampa. I mean, why not?
No, he's in
That's his
Tampa.
beach.
No. First of all, no. See, you can't say Tampa or Tom Cisco, whatever crap you've been using.
He lives in Tampa
It's
Bay.
dead. And of course, so the only dude I know will be on the beach at 8 o'clock in the morning. You know why?
No, he's
Because
not.
he's retired. This time, you stayed retired. Okay? You can blame Byron Leftwich. You can blame everybody. Because I
I
already
ain't
know
blaming
who you
nobody.
can blame. Yeah, because he's been robbed of the Super Bowl. He wasn't even in the top 5 MVP. But he should have been. Yada, yada, yada. And they lost like I told you they was going to lose. Back-to-back playoffs. I just want to know. I just going to sit here. We're going to get straight into it. what are your feelings? How do you feel about Tom Brady retiring for good this time? For good. I'm just gonna sit here and let you. I'm gonna have you have like a 10-minute soliloquy so you can sit there and you better not play no Boy Smith. Not this time, damn it.
Oh
You better
no,
not play because he's
no,
gone this time. Because you played that crap last time, and
yeah,
then he shockingly just pulled up like 40 days later,
yeah.
like he ain't had no family and wife or nothing. Now he's chilling, stay home, make it up with the wife, go do your thing with the kids, settle down. You got a $385 million contract waiting on you when you go to the booth. By the way, he ain't doing the Super Bowl. That's even better for me, baby. That's even better. But nonetheless,
It's
what
not
is
gonna
your
start soon. He's
reaction?
not gonna start right away.
I mean, Fox Sports reported it today. They didn't know. They know who's going to
Yeah,
retire. So he will
of
be
course he's
doing
not gonna do the Super
no.
Bowl. He just
He will
made
be
it
doing no Fox Super Bowl coverage, which is great.
good. You don't
No
have
no
to. It's gonna
Tony
be.
Romo,
I
which
bet
is
you next year he'll be
great.
there. I bet you next year he'll be there. Tony Romo's out.
Uh, First of all, Tony Romo is on CBS. Thank you very much, sir.
Oh,
And
well,
I'm
see
just
what
going
you
to
mean.
sit here and
Oh, Super Bowl's on
listen
Fox. I
to
forgot.
your 10 minutes, Will it? Ah, yes.
No, it's not gonna be
I'm
that
going to sit
long.
here.
It's not gonna be that long.
I'm going to
Um,
sit here, listen to the soliloquy while I put you on mute and eat my chips.
yes, eat your chips. Man. Don't be rude to the audience. Snacking. Yes, sir. Anyway, with Marcus Wilson hating himself against the GOAT, Tom freaking Brady. Tom Brady made a decision to retire. I'm not mad at Tom Brady. Any Tom Brady fans is not mad at Tom Brady. Anybody who play against Tom Brady is not mad at him. Tom Brady has come to peace with football. And actually compare his comeback to Michael Jordan's comeback with the Wizards. The only difference is that Michael Jordan did not win a championship, but he's very successful. Two All Stars appearances. What a way to go out! Tom Brady actually got a ring his first year in Tampa. Tom Brady deserves peace. He deserves way much more. He's the greatest of all time. When I saw the video this morning with Tom Brady, I saw it in his eyes that he was done, and he deserved the way to make that right decision of actually retiring. For whatever reasons, he said, actually had a hope that he was going to San Francisco. Favorite team growing up. Favorite quarterback growing up, Joe Montana. If you look at the San Francisco 49ers, they're ready to win it right now. Got the Brock Purdy thing that was actually shocking. He needs surgery. He gonna be out for 6 months. Trey Lance got a torn ACL. Who Lord knows he's coming back. Jimmy Garoppolo is leaving town, so everybody was speculating that he was going to San Francisco. But at the end of the day, he made his decision. I'm happy for Tom Brady. And at the end of the day, when it comes to Tom Brady, 7 Super Bowls, the most in any franchise in the league. 7 rings, 25, 251 total victories, 100,614 passing yards, and that's including the playoffs. Tom Brady is the only quarterback in history to win a Super Bowl in 3 decades. you know how to, if you wanna have the conversation about the GOAT, that does it right there. 3 decades this man had played, and he won at least one Super Bowl in those 3 decades. The argument for the GOAT is actually sealed. Tom Brady is the greatest of all time, the greatest quarterback of all time. top 5 NFL player of all time. And now it's time for Tom Brady to actually let his audience and his fans know when he goes to Fox with that 300 and change contract he got before he actually came back this year. I mean, Tony Romo and Troy Aikman are sick. They didn't get that much money, but Tom freaking Brady did. I mean, if you have any argument to say who's the GOAT, and you want to bring him on TV to spit his knowledge, his experience with the game, is Tom Brady, not Eli Manning, not Peyton Manning, not Troy Aikman. It's Tom freaking Brady, the GOAT. Other than that, I'm at peace. Every Tom Brady fan is at peace. But at the end of the day, when it comes to the new NFL season, it's speculation. Speculation start coming out. And they start saying, oh, well, this is the San Francisco 49ers are not having a good season. And we need somebody to actually save the season. All you have to do is put that Batman sign in the sky. And Tom freaking Brady, if you call him his name, I don't think he would hesitate to go out the right way, and that's holding a Lombardi trophy. But, like they say, never say never. Yeah, because my partner on the show, Mr. Wilson, was so happy. He was glad. He was eating his chicken, and he was drinking. He was sipping his drink and everything, and he was celebrating that Tom Brady. Tom Brady was retired, and then I told him to stop running his mouth. I told him to stop running his mouth, but he wouldn't stop. Every single show, that old geezer ain't coming back. He had nothing to worry about. The old geezer coming back. He had nothing to talk about. And I told him to stop running his mouth because it's going to turn tables. And what happened? Tom Brady put his starts. He's coming back. So my warning to you, Mr. Wilson, is to watch your mouth and don't be disrespectful. And don't keep running your mouth disrespecting the great Tom Brady, because at the end of the day, yeah, Tom Brady said he could be gone. He's gone for good. But you never know what situation might pop up. And when it does, Tom Brady might make that decision to come back to the NFL. Floor is yours.
You know,
Turn the camera out of the
you know. First of all, you sound so desperate. That sounds so
It's not
desperate.
desperate.
Tom Brady. Is
I
it
said my
desperate?
piece.
You sound desperate. Yeah, you sound desperate. You sound just in case. You never know. The man's retired twice. Now this time, I'm happily and gleefully.
How many times Brett Favre retired? He's not even
That
close to
I
Tom
was
Brady.
going. I was
He's not.
going that.
He's
I was
not even
going that
close to
route
Tom
too.
Brady.
I was going. Of course, of course, you get that. You know what I'm saying? People still ask Brett Favre, like, oh, you think you come out and play one more year? Of course. Because he's playing the Brett Favre route. That's what he's doing. That's exactly what he's doing. Now, I will admit, humbly, that this old geezer is one of the best competitors.
Watch him out, sir.
Let me
His
get
name
it
is not
out.
old
Let
geezer.
me
It's
get it out.
Tom Brady. Watch
Well,
him
he's
out.
old. He's
Watch
old.
him
You
out.
sitting around
It's
bragging, talking about.
Tom Brady. Watch him
Okay,
out.
whatever. All right, well, I
Go
don't like
ahead.
saying his name. I don't like saying his name. Nonetheless,
Say
Mr.
TB12 or something.
12.
Watch your mouth.
12 has obviously, of course, when you want to break records, when you only got to do it because everybody else done freaking retired. Of course, he's the only quarterback to win to the Super Bowl in every decade in the last 3 decades. Why? Because there ain't been nobody else. Of course, when you spy getting your way, you play getting your way. I don't care what it is. Okay, you can say whatever you want. I will concede that he is one of the greatest competitors in sports. I will give you that. I will not sit here and deny the man is one of the greatest of all time. One of the greatest of all time. Okay? That's right. One of the greatest of all time.
Oh, what in the quarterback position?
And one in the greatest of all time. I'm talking about all sports.
Greatest NFL players of all time.
Well, he ain't number one for me. For me, he's not number one. Okay?
No, I'm asking you where you come from. You talking about greatest? You saying Tom Brady is not a top 5 greatest NFL player of all time, including all positions? Right, that's what you're saying?
Of all positions, he's up there. Okay.
No. That's not what I asked you. No, you're not getting away with that. I asked you, is Tom Brady
position.
top? No, I didn't say quarterback position. I said, you said, okay. Talking about the NFL here.
Okay.
All positions included. Is Tom Brady is top 5 one of the greatest players of all time in NFL? Yes or no?
Yes, I'll give you that.
Oh, get this man a hand. Get this man a hand. Get this man a hand.
He's top 5. He's top 5. You know, he's number 5 for me. He ain't number 1. You know what I'm saying? He's top 5, number 1. You know, he ain't number 1 for me. Okay.
I don't have a number 1.
I don't have a number 1. He's top 5 for me.
So. To me, it's Deion. That's the greatest NFL player of all time.
That's for me. It's either Prime or Lawrence Taylor. Those are my 1 or 2. Or Shifty, whatever you want to go, whatever.
That's fair. That's fair.
Nonetheless, I'm saying in terms of competition in all of sports, one of the most competitive people, I would compare his competition. Ooh. When he was winning, of course, to Michael Jordan. His winning, only winning, because when he lose, boy, does it look good. Look good. And you sit here talking about his comparison to Michael Jordan the second time he played with the Wizards. No, you really can't say that because the dude actually won. Well, his defense did when he played Kansas City a couple years ago.
That's what I said.
His defense. No. You didn't say. You said him because he didn't really do much in that Super Bowl. It was really the defense that destroyed Patrick Mahomes, which is why he got an offensive line that's top notch and top notch right now.
How many points does Tampa Bay Buccaneers put up?
19, 21, something like that. 19, 21, 21-9. Memory serves me correct, right? 21-9.
Yeah, that's enough.
Yeah, 9 points. Yeah, that was mostly because of the damn defense. Okay, and then
really?
And then that egregious pass interference call. The man gets tapped in the head.
Stop it! Please.
Please, nothing.
It was defense. So you say the Tampa Bay defense, but you don't want to admit it was Eli defense that actually got him 2 Super Bowls. You want to admit that? You want to admit that right now?
No, straight Eli, baby. That's Eli. That's Eli all day, baby.
Get the fuck out of here! What's fucking warming up? Get out of here!
I'm out of here.
That's Eli all day. Nevertheless, look, the man is look. I got this from me. Okay. This is from me to Tom. Congratulations. You know what I'm saying? I'm happy for you. But this time, stay retired. Stay home. Make it up with the wife and kids. You got a $385 million contract waiting for you. Not this year. We don't want to see your ass at the Super Bowl. Just next year. Next year, be at the Super Bowl, okay? But right now, stay your ass home. You got a $385 million contract. Just get ready for that, okay? But nevertheless, I'm glad you brought that up. I think we need to investigate that contract because about $385 million. I mean, you got Troy Aikman, you got the Ghost, you got Tony Romo's up in there. Well, this dude ain't done one damn job. Ain't done one damn game yet. He got more money than all 3 of them.
Quarterback in history. You mean something you want to pick his brain on how he sees the game? What's wrong with you?
That's why you got Tony Romo. As much as
Tony Romo.
That's why you got Troy. That's why you got Troy.
You would pick Tony Romo and Troy Aikman the same breath as Tom Brady, or who wanted to pick their mind as a quarterback in this league? Really?
With those 2 combined, absolutely. Tony Romo and Troy Aikman. You know what I'm saying?
All right, now you capping now. Stop.
Ain't no cap. Ain't no cap. There's no cap. Ain't no cap.
Stop.
You gonna press the cap.
Stop.
Ain't no cap. When you combine those two brains, they had more intelligent than Tom Brady. I'm just
More
saying,
than more than Tom Brady, and Tom Brady got
Absolutely.
more rings than both of them put together.
Oh, come on, man. No, nobody cares about the rings. He cheated to get all the rings.
Stop. He didn't cheat to get the rings. Stop being a hater, sir.
Ain't no hate, and ain't no hate. Nonetheless, you know what I'm saying? I'm finally happy that he gets retired, and you stay retired. You did it yourself. You didn't need to have it written for anybody. You didn't need to have it written for anybody. You didn't need to send letters or anything like that. That you're retired and you come back and you're unretired. Well, that means you kind of lied on yourself. It's basically you stay your ass home. Stay your black ass home. Oh, I said black. I'm sorry. Stay your ass home. Okay? Stay your behind home. Retire. Get ready for the check. Make it up with the wife.
No,
with the kids. She missed. No. You had your chance.
She missed.
Make
out.
it up to the wife. She ain't missing out on nothing. She misses him. They both miss each other.
Of course, she misses him. This is Tom freaking Brady.
She wanted him home. Now he home. Okay.
Yeah.
And then back to this.
I don't want to hear no complaints for her either. How Tom Brady getting on her nerves because he need to go back go play some football or something. I don't want to hear none of that for Giselle. I don't want to hear none of that from Giselle in the future. I don't want to hear he get on my nerves. I can't take it anymore. He needs to get out the house. I want to hear nothing from Giselle's mouth. If it's true that they're getting back together, I don't want to hear nothing from Giselle's mouth. You got what you wanted. Now you got to deal with it.
Work it out. And she had no problem with it. She don't mind him being behind.
How you know? You spoken to her?
No, I don't need to. You just
do.
You just tell. No. I just
tell for what?
The woman's ecstatic. She's happy that they can work it out now. You know what I'm saying? She wanted some man. She wanted. That was a couple years.
Let's see her true colors now. Let's see her true colors now. Yeah, you got what you wanted. Got what you wanted.
Really?
That's what it is. Watch.
A woman will always find a way to get what she wants.
Exactly. And a lot of women don't know what they want. That's the problem.
Well, not most. Not all women.
I said a lot. I didn't say all.
I know. That's a lot. Yes, but and I'm not speaking for me, but I'm just saying some women they know what they want, and so sometimes us men don't give us what they want. Nonetheless, that's a whole different sidebar. Stay your ass on it. Stay your ass tight this time. You don't want to hear any rumors about San Francisco. No.
That's already
Rob Curley. No. It's been a rumor for weeks. Then nonetheless, my contemporary to my left. Talking about the Raiders, and because Daniel White, if he ain't gone on ESPN and gone online and said that nonsense in a press conference, that would have happened already.
Of course.
Well, nonetheless, you don't want him in Oakland. He's not needed in Oakland. He's not leading in
You don't want him on.
No. You don't need. I don't want to hear rumors about the Jets. Why would he go to the team that some stupid?
I don't know who said that.
I would love to know. It's some room out there.
I heard Aaron Rodgers did the Jets.
Yeah, I heard Aaron Rodgers.
But not no Tom Brady.
Certain sites, certain show too that we don't really watch. That
if it ain't ESPN, Bleacher Report, or Fox Sports, I ain't doing it.
I forgot which one it was, but it was
or the NFL website.
All right. Well, nonetheless, we don't want to hear about why. First of all, the Jets fans will never take you. We can't stand it. They can't stand you. We can't stand you.
Oh, no, you're a Jet.
Happy to, no. I'm a Giants fan, but I can speak for some Jets fans who they can't stand all the misery that y'all giving Jets fans for years. I mean,
excuse me. That would be the best thing that happened to the damn Jets.
No, it won't be the best thing that happens.
Excuse me, especially you just hired the former ex-coach for the Broncos be your offensive coordinator after the season he just had. This is why the Jets stay in the position that they are. That's why they say you're gonna hire.
I don't agree with it. I don't agree with that either. You're absolutely right.
They average 16 points per game.
I said I agree with that.
You want to hire him as your offensive coordinator? Nah,
that was stupid.
It's some inside. No, it's some inside. He knows somebody inside the organization to get him that job.
Yeah,
there's no way in hell.
Not about. Exactly. 100%. I agree with you.
But Tom Brady said Jets would be the best damn thing to happen to the damn Jets.
No, I don't think so. No,
excuse me.
He can't run.
But that defense you like to brag about, it's offensive weapons you like to brag about.
The one missing glaring of the problem is he would have the same exact problem as he did this year with the offensive line. They can't stay healthy and they're not developed. Ryan Jensen was before he got hurt and was a training camp. Only playing one damn game. He would have had the exact same problem.
Where he get to the playoffs? That's the question.
I don't know.
And keep it real.
I said honestly, I don't know. Weird things happen in New York, as you already know. Weird things can
You
happen.
just said he would go through the same thing he went through this year with Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Did he get
Mhm.
Tampa Bay Buccaneers to the playoffs? And that's all the
By
Jets
what?
want to be
It was
in the
by
playoffs.
default. It was by default. It was by default. Come on, man. You ain't had no competition in that division. Atlanta, come on, man. They up and coming. They had Reed. They just got. You see what they did, Matt
You
Ryan.
didn't pick the
Matt
Buccaneers
Ryan.
to win the division.
I know I didn't,
All
and I
right.
was
So
glad. I
what you
picked.
talking about?
I said they were up and coming team. The Saints ain't the Saints no more. Who's their quarterback again?
Watch him out, sir. It's Jameis Winston.
You sure?
And he's
Cause
coming back this year. He's coming back
you
this
sure?
year.
Are
He's
you
coming
sure?
back this year.
Are you sure?
Exactly.
Are you sure?
Yeah, he
I just
should.
want to know. Are you sure?
Okay. Yeah, he should. I'm very sure.
We'll get to that down the
Watch him
line.
out. Watch him out by Jameis Winston.
I just want to see. I haven't seen him in months.
Better than Daniel Jones, I'll tell you that.
Oh, excuse me. Daniel Jones went to the playoffs. He took his team to the playoffs. Okay.
Oh, so Jay
Danny
Wilson wasn't in the
Dimes took
playoffs last year?
Did they go to the playoffs last year? No.
Oh, the year
I don't
before that.
remember going to playoffs. Yeah, exactly. Look at you.
It was the year before that, yeah.
But nonetheless, goodbye to the old geezer. I don't want to hear about no San Francisco. No. Why? You got two starters, but if you got Purdy is your future. Not Trey Lance.
They don't have no starting quarterback. Trey Lance got a
Okay,
torn
and you think
ACL, and Purdy's going to be out 6 months in the beginning of the season. He's not
he'll
coming
be
back.
fine. He'll be just fine. They will have somebody there.
Who?
Oh, so you want the old geezer to
I
take
say
up
me.
two young? No. I said so. You want that old guy to come back, unretire for a second time, go to San Francisco and take up all the young dudes, take up Purdy and Trey Lance's time, and they're gonna miss out a whole nother year, and they won't be able to start because this guy won't take up all. He won't suck up all the fun. He won't take up all the time. He won't take up everything. That's what he do. Okay.
First of all, it'd be smart for San Francisco to go get Tom Brady before he actually retired in the first place, because all you needed was a good quarterback to get you there. But you can't do that, and that's why the actually Eagles stomp you out in Philadelphia. If Tom Brady was on the 49ers, that would have never happened. That would have never happened. That would never happen.
I'm glad you.
If Tom Brady was
so
starting quarterback for the 49ers, they would never lost that game. They'd be in the Super Bowl right now.
No, they wouldn't. Actually, they would, but they'll be in the Super Bowl for a different reason. That had nothing to do with Tom Brady. So since you won't break that up, unfortunately, what was the score of that game? Since we're gonna right there. We're going right there right now.
All right, let's go. Let me show my screen.
Enough of this Tom Brady crap. We're done with it.
It was 31-7. You actually think Tom Brady will lose his game 31-7 if he's on the 49 team? Will all the weapons he have, Ryan?
Well, have you seen the All-Star defense that the Eagles have? Them dirty birds.
How many great defenses? Excuse me. How many great defenses Tom Brady played against in his career and actually won?
What? I mean, what? Only one I can really think of.
When it counted.
Seattle, maybe. Legion of Boom.
When it counted.
Legion of Boom and Ravens defense, Ray Lewis and Ed Reed.
That's more.
Can you think of?
The man had 7 Super Bowls, sir.
I mean, who were the other? What? The Carolina Panthers.
They had a good defense, not a good offense. They had a good defense, not a good offense.
Exactly. What? The Rams defense with the most boring Super Bowl game of all time with them and the Rams.
He still got the W though.
Please. Anywho, let me have my reaction to these damn dirty birds. That's right. I'm calling them dirty birds.
Why you calling them dirty birds? Why you hate?
Yeah, because they dirty. These Eagles and not all Eagles fans are dirty. Because I have one family member who I dearly love. She's a die-hard Eagles fan. Well, the rest of these damn fans are dirty, okay? And I'm going to get to it right here, right now. I ain't going to lie. I think the Eagles defense was targeting Brock Purdy. The man had a shoulder injury. And I really, truly believe this, and out of the heart of my heart, if Brock Purdy was 100% healthy, 49ers would have won this game.
You crazy.
No, I'm not crazy.
You crazy.
That's with the weapons that they have. I truly believe that Brock Purdy would have found a way to beat the Eagles.
So Brock Purdy would have found a way to beat the Eagles, but if Tom Brady wasn't on the 49ers, he would not beat this team. Yeah. You just praised the Eagles defense. That's what you did. And now Brock
I didn't praise him. All I said was they had an all-star defense. Let's not praise him.
That is praising them.
Yeah, it's just legit facts. They have an all-star defense. That's not praising.
That is praising them to have an all-star defense. What is wrong with you?
I'm just saying the players that they got.
So if a team has an all-star team, what is that?
An all-star team to me. I don't know.
So is that a good thing or a bad thing?
Yeah, but it is what it is. But I think that's why I say I'm not. I'm just saying I'm not a fan of it. I'm not a fan of it. Why? It was targeting the hell out of my man Brock Purdy. Once they knew that Purdy couldn't throw the ball, but now I'll get to another part. Let me finish. Half of this game was the fact that they were targeting not only Brock Purdy. Once you bring in Josh Johnson, a 15-year backup, and the man couldn't even catch the ball out of a hiking position, not even to do a 3-step drop, the game was already over. And then the man got concussed. And then you already had Christian McCaffrey, who absolutely scored a touchdown, who was absolutely probably the only MVP of this game, because obviously you don't really have any other quarterbacks on deck. You tell me, and I'm going to get to some in a second. The fact that the defense was just all over the quarterback, and obviously once they knew that Brock Purdy, who came back in the third quarter, who could not even throw his elbow, couldn't even throw, he had no throwing motion in that elbow. Once they found out he couldn't throw the ball, the game was done. The most he could do was throw a screen and throw it and run through running plays. Once again, your team was all bandits. I suggested they wanted to run some Wildcat with Christian McCaffrey, but Christian McCaffrey already had a hyperextended knee injury, and we couldn't tell by the way he was running the ball. So you got your quarterback broken damn near towards his elbow. Now he has a UCL injury. You got your running back, your starting running back, who's already out. You already had Elijah Mitchell, who was already out before the game. And then you had the 15-year backup, Josh Johnson, who got concussed during the same game. Now, let me ask you this question. You tell me, my 35 years of watching NFL games, have you ever heard of an NFL team losing 4 quarterbacks in the season?
No.
Have you ever remembered that? And have you ever remembered a whole team that they were playing? Doesn't matter than a football game on NFC or AFC championship. The whole team was 100% healthy, but the opposite team had 4 quarterbacks missing and out of action in the whole season. Yesterday was last Sunday. Was it Saturday or Sunday? The whole Philadelphia team was 100% healthy. Nonetheless, this game was very simple. Once Brock Purdy went down, the whole game changed. Hassan Reddick was all over the damn field, number 7 for the Eagles. It's like, no matter if they blocked him, he was double teamed at times. He got to everybody. It really didn't matter at that point. But the other half of the 49ers need to be blamed on the 49ers because of the stupid-ass penalties they kept getting themselves into. I mean, dude, number 57, Drake Greenlaw, this dude thought he was a boxer, started punching the ball out of the running back and kept doing it after the play. And there's at least, every single drive had at least 2 or 3 defensive penalty calls against the 49ers. So at one point, injuries got to the 49ers, and the other half were bad penalties. And once you have that, you can't win the game, especially with a quarterback who has no throwing shoulder. Your running back, as good as he wasn't fully 100%. Joey Bosa was getting killed left and right, was barely limping off the damn field. If they weren't getting injured, they were beating themselves. The one that played with, was it 71 Trent Williams?
Nick Bosa.
Yeah, no, the left tackle, 71 for the 49ers.
Trent Williams?
Yeah, when he threw dude to the ground. If you rewatch that whole play, number 42 from the Eagles was hemming up his teammate the entire time. He's holding up his teammate, and Trent Williams like, yo, let go of my man. Obviously, 42 refused to let him go. He tossed this dude all to the ground, which was funny as hell. Tossed the dude to the ground. Trent Williams is the one to get the damn penalty. 42. They both got kicked out that game, absolutely. But there were a lot of calls that, yes, were on the 49ers, but there were also a lot of stupid calls that the refs was like, yo, they getting a lot of calls. You tell me how many penalties Eagles got that whole game. Whether it was 1, 2 penalties the whole damn game. These refs need to get their ish together. What was it, that one play when the ball hit the camera? That the top of the camera, they got remember they got the sky zoom camera up on top of the field in the middle of the string. They
Yeah,
got little strings of the field.
yeah. Sky Cam.
That I've never heard that. Have you?
The
How does
ball
a
hit the
team
Sky Cam. Yeah, I heard that plenty of times.
how does a team get penalized for something that's not even under their control?
Oh, not get penalized, but I did hear some cases that the ball do be hitting the Sky Cam sometimes.
How do you get penalized for that? I mean, that's not their fault that the punters kicking the ball high up in the air.
Exactly.
But I mean, that's not their fault. Get rid of the damn sky cam if y'all got
I,
them issues.
I mean, when it comes to the punters, they know how to kick the ball in certain ways and how to elevate the ball in a certain way. To be fair,
Mm-hmm. And
so
I also, if I'm being
this
fair
whole
though,
game,
I'm being fair.
this whole game, there's a lot of pettiness going around on both sides. There's a lot of
I agree.
pettiness going around. The Eagles being petty and the 49ers being petty too. And that's why it lets all them fights, stuff like that, and penalties. There's a lot of pettiness going around.
There's a lot of penalty there. Like, look, 49. Look, I'm telling you right now, man. Them Eagles, they some dirty people. Them fans dirty as hell. One thing I didn't talk about. Did you know that the week before the Giants game, regardless of win or loss, that when the Giants stayed for any hotel in Philadelphia, they could have had no running water. So you mean tell me that the enemy, that the rivals, before a football game or the night or a day or two before the game, couldn't even have no hot or cold water?
Well, you should be
Come
prepared.
on, man.
I mean,
Come on, man.
they try to poison Michael. The flu game, they poisoned Michael Jordan because he the only one that ate out and ordered pizza. And what happened? They poisoned Michael Jordan, but they still lost the game. I mean,
But I mean, like I said, these some petty ass fans. These some petty, dirty fans. The Eagles fans are dirty. The fans are dirty, and the team played dirty. If you don't believe me, you want to see. But nonetheless, congratulations to them dirty birds. They're going to the damn. I call them dirty birds, and I already made my prediction for the Super Bowl, but we'll get to it. What are your thoughts?
um, I still think if Purdy was still playing and he didn't get hurt, I still believe they would have lost this game. I think the offense for the Eagles was all on one accord even before Brock Purdy got actually permanent went out of this game. So I believe the Eagles stood on one with their defense. Um, at the end of the day, it is what it was. I mean, you have Josh Johnson as a backup. I didn't even know he was still in the league. I haven't seen Johnson since like what 2019 Madden. That's the last time I actually knew. You may be on some practice squads the last couple of years, but I even know he was still alive. To be honest with you, but he did the best he can. No, it's very unheard of that 4 quarterbacks got hurt in a season. Is unfortunate, and the 49ers got a lot of thinking to do and to see who's going to be their starter or opening night next season because you got Trey Lance was not happy. He's with torn ACL. Don't know when he's coming back. Brock Purdy is out 6 months. Don't know he's going to be able to start because he probably going to need Tommy John surgery or something like that, and that could take 6 months to a year for your arm to get back together. So that's why everybody was speculating, hey, go after Tom or go after Aaron Rodgers. But the problem is with that is that if you go after Aaron Rodgers, you don't have the draft picks and you don't have the right salary cap to trade for Aaron Rodgers right now because his greedy ass want to take up all half the damn Green Bay Packers budget. But at the end of the day, they have maybe you could try to go resign Jimmy G. Maybe I don't think he want to be back there, but maybe you can find another quarterback, a veteran quarterback that could actually carry this team until either Trey Lance or Brock Purdy come back. Let's see who's available in free agency, or
Right.
maybe you could trade for somebody, but It is what it is at the end of the day, and the Eagles going to the
I
Super
have a,
Bowl.
I have
Go
a
ahead.
question for you, and I'm glad you said that. That's a little interesting. They have, I think San Francisco might be the only team in the league. I don't want to call it a bad situation. I call it more of an interesting one. Probably the only team in the league where that has uncertainty in the quarterback position because you have two good quarterbacks. One 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 you drafted out of the top three thinking that he was a guy, but he's already had two torn ACLs. The other guy who you drafted, Mr. Irrelevant, and the seventh pick, that was the last pick of the dang draft, this previous draft, ends up being your best quarterback. And now both of them are hurt, and most likely Jimmy G is not going to return. He's going to sign somewhere else. We don't know where it's going to be. Maybe it's the Jets. Maybe it's Baltimore. Maybe who knows what other positions that might be open in other. Maybe it's Indianapolis. We'll see. But they have one of the most unique situations because the rest of the team is good. You know what I'm saying? The rest of the team is good. It's just one position that is in the roster flux, and it's only because of injuries. That's why I say this is like the defense is legit. The offense is legit because I just like to know the weapons I named: Elijah Mitchell, Christian McCaffrey, Debo Samuel, George Kittle, Brandon Ayuk. Those are five good damn options right there in a regular NFL game. Most teams only have two, maybe three. But the fact that they have that, and they have a dominant defense, and they have a great offensive line, they have a good running game, they have good receivers. The only thing is missing is a quarterback. So I guess I can understand what you're saying about 12 coming back. But let's say for instance that both Trey Lance and Brock Purdy or one or the other, their surgery is successful and both of them are ready to go starting around week 1 next year. Who do you go with? Do you go with the guy that had the most potential and never lost a game that you drafted top 3? Or do you go with the guy who was Mr. Relevant that was undefeated and led you to the NFC Championship? You know what I'm saying? That's a highly unique position. And hopefully the 49ers can figure it out. And obviously bringing in Aaron Rodgers, like you said, I agree with you. They don't have the draft capital. That means you got to trade some big pieces. They already lost D'Amico Ryans, the new head coach for the Houston Texans. Congratulations to him. I hope that another brother will make it past the first year as the head coach for the Houston Texans.
Yep.
Let's just hope so. Hope so. I understand he's a former player, and then J.J. Watt might be on the squad as maybe assistant coach or defensive coordinator or whatever it may be. Congratulations to D'Amico Ryans, because let's remember, it is February 1st. It is Black History Month. Let's not forget that.
Yeah, round applause for Black History Month.
Yesterday's price is not today's price.
But nonetheless, you already lost one big thing for your. Now you got to get a new defensive coordinator. You don't want to get an Aaron Rodgers where you trade all of your major pieces and then talking about you want to rebuild when you're a one game away for the Super Bowl. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I say they have a highly unique situation. Getting Aaron Rodgers ain't going to do it. Re-signing Jimmy ain't going to do it because you know why? Brock Purdy comes back or Trey Lance comes back, Jimmy's right back in the same situation he's in now. And now it's deja vu. So I understand what you're saying. Jimmy's not going to stay another year just to be a backup to a backup or be a third string to a Purdy or the backup to anybody. Jimmy Garoppolo wants to start somewhere. Where he goes, we will see. But I agree with everything you said. It does make sense. I just wanted to add to that real quick.
Yeah, absolutely. The 49ers got a lot of John Lynch got a lot of to do this offseason and see what they're gonna do because you gotta have a starting quarterback.
I think that's the only thing they really need. I think their roster is.
No, they said that's the only thing they missed. Yeah, the only thing they need is a starting quarterback.
Mm-hmm.
Let's get into this Chiefs and Bengals game. The Chiefs defeated the Bengals 23-20 in Arrowhead. What was your take on this game?
We gotta do something about these refs. We gotta do something about these damn refs. I think refs need to be fined, bro. And I'm just not talking NFL. I'm talking NBA too. We'll get to the NBA later. We gotta do something about these damn refs, man. Like there are too many possessions in the NFL game that can change. It should not have to come down to an NFL game with the refs to cost a team a football game. You get what I'm saying? How the hell in one possession does Kansas City, the Cincinnati defense, force? This is in the fourth quarter, and I believe it was 3rd and 9. But then the refs got together and deemed it after it was like a 5 to 6 yard completion. Then you deemed it was only a 2nd down, and then it ended up being a 3rd down instead of a 4th down. Oh, I understand refs make mistakes, but how many? But this is the AFC Championship. I need you to be top heavy. I need you to be on deck. But the fact you have too many situations that happen in this game that are cost time, that cost the flow of the game, the natural flow of the game, that cost too many possessions. There's too much confusion going around, and it's costing these players these games and chance to go to the Super Bowl. But nevertheless, this is a damn good game that we both expected to be. I expect it to be high scoring. I am a little surprised it's only 23-20. I will give Patrick Mahomes his due.
Say that again. Say that part again.
I said it once. I will not say it again.
Say it again, sir.
I said it already, sir.
You didn't. You deserve that man. That man deserves more. You are sitting here on this podcast saying, Pat Mahomes got the most to improve this year. Doesn't have any Tyreek Hill. And the man makes it to another about. Apologize to that man every time you get a chance to. Apologize, sir.
I already did. If you missed the last episode, sir, we did. I did.
I missed it. I missed the last episode. Say it again. Say it again.
I was wrong. I apologize. Congratulations.
Applause.
All right. That's all you're gonna get because you ain't gotta hear me say the other part. That old geezer that
watch him out, sir. I ain't bring up Tom Brady. I talking about that great Pat Mahomes.
I'm sorry. It just feels good not to talk about him no more. But not
we still gonna talk about him.
No. Ain't no more.
We still gonna talk about
him. Not less. Pat Mahomes did what he's supposed to do, even with a bum ankle. And that cold weather was not a good combination. Joe Burrow played his ass off. Jamar Chase, as I said, is a beast.
Don't you say it. Don't you say it. Damn it. Don't you say it.
I still think he's going to break the record. That's all I'm saying. Get
the fuck out of here. What fucking warming up? Get out of here.
Stop the cap.
Right now, and let's just gather up all these bricks and let's build a shelter for the homeless so that maybe your mother has a place to live. And your sister, too. I want your mother and your sister out of my house immediately.
I said it. I still think he break the record. I still think they can break a record. He can break a record. I mean, somebody got to do it. Okay, but nonetheless, congratulations to the Cincinnati Bengals. They had an awesome year. I believe that Joe Burrow versus Patrick Mahomes is going to be the new Peyton Manning versus number 12 matchup.
Again? What's that again?
Joe Burrow versus Patrick Mahomes will be the new Peyton Manning versus 12 matchup, primetime matchup for years to come. Unless you feel there's somebody else.
I don't know.
Okay, so whenever Patrick Mahomes, this is the first time Patrick Mahomes has beaten Joe Burrow. The very first time. Okay. Career season on playoffs. So the fact that Schuster showed not Schuster. Juju was hurt. He didn't come back to the game. You were right about this kid Pacheco. He's a little more physical. He might be a little back, but he's a little more physical.
He got some nastiness to him.
He got some nastiness to him. He didn't have that many yards, but he had like the important yards that matter basically.
That's all we need.
Juju obviously got hurt. Valdez Scantling showed up. I'm pretty sure Aaron Rodgers misses him right now. Chris Jones, bro, from the Kansas City Chiefs defensive lineman. I will give you props. You're right about him. He's a. You need to talk about Chris Jones as a top 5 defensive player.
Yeah, he is top 5.
He was some of the. He's not on that for some reason. He won't be. He's not on that list. But he deserves to be. But nonetheless, Chris Jones, he
Top
showed up.
5? He's not top 5. That's what we're saying.
No, I'm not saying he's top 5. I said he needs to be on that list. He needs to be on the list. But when you think of the Aaron Donalds and what I'm saying is Chris Jones gets lost in that list.
So name 5 other players that's better than Chris Jones right now besides Aaron Donald. I gave you one. Defensively.
Nick Bosa.
Okay.
If you want to include Fletcher Cox, you can put him there. You could put Micah Parsons in there. You could put
over Chris Jones. I already have a ring already.
Yes, he does. You put your man. Was it Shaq Barrett, or was it Shaq Barrett, Levante David? You put either one of those two in there. You can put. I won't go Max Crosby.
Those are linebackers
there yet.
In the position.
So you talking about defensive linemen?
Yes.
Oh, I say Fletcher Cox. Fletcher Cox. He's been good for a hot minute. I say Joey Bosa, Nick Bosa. Both of them are pretty nasty. I know it's early for Chase
Joey?
Young. Nick and I say both of them. Nick and Joey are both of them good.
No, I put Nick in there.
You put Nick in there, but
I picked Chris over Joey. Joey got a lot more to prove. He got a lot more clue with the Chargers.
All right, that's cool. I'll give you that.
I'll put a TJ Watt in there.
TJ Watt definitely has to be in there. TJ Watt. There's no way TJ Watt can't be on that list. He's absolutely there. I guess you're right. I guess we put Chris Jones in there. That's cool. That's cool. I'm cool with that. But yeah, congratulations to the Bengals. They had a great year. Congratulations more to the Kansas City Chiefs. Chiefs defense still showed up. The fact that is another unusual thing that Kansas City defense showed up, and you know who showed up? It's usually veterans that show up. But the fact that it was the rookies, McDuffie, their first round draft pick, showed up. The kid Cook, number 6, showed up. Even though he had a bad play or two, he showed up when it mattered. It was the rookies that stepped up, and it's highly unusual for a team, especially in a very critical moment like the AFC Championship or NFC Championship. But you had a team like the Kansas City that has the roster and has rookies step up in critical junctures of the game. Highly impressive. Congratulations to Andy Reid. Congratulations to the Chiefs. They're going to the Super Bowl. And now this is called the Andy Reid Bowl now, which no one seems to be talking about. This is the Andy Reid Bowl. Hopefully he gets his revenge. I'm going with him to get his revenge, and we'll get to that pick later. Your thoughts? Go ahead.
This game is what I expected it to be, close. I did predict that the Chiefs was going to win this one. Pat Mahomes, an injured Pat Mahomes, I take him anytime, anytime, any day, because his numbers just go up. He's actually not injured, so I took an injured Pat Mahomes on a bad ankle any day against a not injured Pat Mahomes. That's his period. Okay, Travis Kelce, greatest signing in the league right now. Offensive line played well. Wide receivers showed up. The defense showed up. For the Bengals, the only reason why they lost this game is one thing. It's because of that linebacker. Defensive lineman, you want to call him, OC, whatever his goddamn name is. That's the only reason why they lost. That's the only reason why I lost. That late hit. There was no reason for you to hit Pat Mahomes. This man was way out of bounds, and you hit him.
Bro, the worst part about it, Karma hit his ass quick because he got hurt the same damn play.
Exactly. He hurt his damn knee. That's what you get. That's what you get. Try to be 30, and that's the only reason why the Bengals lost this game, period, is because you want to have a late hit on Pat Mahomes. No, he going to get the call. This is Pat Mahomes we're talking about here. This ain't Daniel Jones or anybody else. No, he ain't going to get the call.
You want to talk about Black history, bro? I'm going to give you some facts right now. This is how good this is for us as brothers, as African-American men and women. first time in Super Bowl history,
2 black
that
quarterbacks.
2 black quarterbacks are featured in the Super Bowl in Black History Month. I mean, come
And nobody talk about that.
and nobody's gonna talk about that. Why?
It's about the end. That's why they want to make on the Andy Reid Bowl. I get all that, but listen.
No. Here's another big one. Travis Kelce's mom is going to be at the Super Bowl. Why? Because
Two brothers.
because her brother Jason, I believe, he's an offensive lineman for the Eagles, and Travis Kelce, his brother,
Sorry,
is with the Chiefs.
Yeah.
So either way, we feel for her. We're gonna feel for her. She's gonna be happy to be there. But the fact that you get to root for one, but then you got to console the other in a loss. You know, that as a parent, as a parent, that's gonna be like, damn, how do I feel? I'm rooting for one, but I'm also rooting for the other. I want one to win, but I want the other one to lose. But one has to win, and the other is going to lose. It's like you want to be happy for one, but you got to console the other one. Yeah, and as a parent, I'm not a parent, but as you're a parent, so as for you, that's going to be like, dang. It's like room for one kid winning, and the other one ain't going to win.
Well, you do what mostly parents do. You make yourself a split jersey, so you should have one side Eagle, the other side Chiefs. You still got the same last name. That's all it is. That's all it is.
But just the fact that that she gets to be there and sees that's going to be one big blessing. And like I said, the fact that that's going to happen on Black History Month, where we get to celebrate first time two African American quarterbacks in NFL history. In NFL history that's ever been done. Like, come on, you can't script that.
Yeah, you can't.
You can't script
avoid it. You can't do that. None of that.
Right.
Yeah, most definitely. Yeah, the Bengals got a lot to look for in the near future. They actually the offensive coordinators are being scouted, being presented with other jobs, but let's see how things turn out with the Bengals. There's a lot of new hires in the NFL. I predicted it on this show. Sean Payton is the new head coach for the Denver Broncos. I called it. I said they needed the Sean Payton. They went out and they got Sean Payton. The Russell Wilson we had seen the last couple of years ain't going to be the same Russell Wilson. This is going to be a new and approved Russell Wilson with a Sean Payton run offense. You still got some good targets on the wideouts. You might need to get you a running back. You got a good defense. But at the end of the day, Sean Payton is the head coach of the Denver Broncos. What's your take on Sean Payton being a new head coach for the Denver Broncos?
I'm gonna keep it simple for you. Russell Wilson better get this shit right. If he don't play good with Sean Payton, who's an offensive guru, we done with Russell Wilson. I don't know if half of what happened this past season was half Russell Wilson. I say about 40% Russell Wilson, and the other rest was the damn coach who now somehow got the coordinating job with the Jets. I mean, like you said earlier, I don't know how they got that job, but nonetheless, if you can't make it work with Sean Payton, who has done everything from Wildcat with Drew Brees to Taysom Hill and the other dude, you have a running back. You have Jamal Williams. You have a good running back system. I think you had to build on. I think the first thing Sean Payton is going to do is retool his offensive line. You're absolutely right about his receivers, and you are damn well Broncos have a damn good defense. They're top 5 defense going into next year. They're top 5 defense. Probably get a player or two. They don't really. I won't say they didn't really need much. They just need to fix the offensive line. That's it. But if Russell Wilson can't get this right with Sean Payton, so like I said, the offensive guru, we're seeing the end of Russell Wilson. That's my prediction. If he can't get it right with Sean Payton, who's one of the greatest offensive minds in the history of the NFL, and if you can't get it right with him, maybe it wasn't all just the quarterback. I mean, it wasn't all just the head coach. Maybe it's also the quarterback as well. As really more, I don't really have much to add to it. I'm happy for Sean Payton. I personally would love to see Sean Payton with the Chargers. That's what my get rid of Brandon Staley. And this is for me personally. I would love to see him with the Chargers. After that damn coach had a 24-0 lead, and you lose the game, damn game 30-30, 31-30, and you let the team come back in one damn quarter, your ass should have been fired. Should have been taking the bus home. You should have been walking home. The fact that he's still the head coach today is baffling to me. Baffling. But maybe he get one more shot. Maybe, don't know why, but if he get one more shot, he screwed his up with the roster they have, and everybody is healthy. I don't want to hear no excuses. You're gone. You're done.
No, Justin Herbert is a quarterback. But anyway, good to see
what? Justin Herbert is not the problem.
He's not? Oh, he's not?
He's not the problem.
No, he's not the problem. Oh, this year he was the problem.
That's just hate.
Last year
he was not the problem. He was not.
Oh, that was the problem last year?
He did his part.
Oh, really?
He did his part.
I don't know what part he did. I don't know something. I don't. I'm Ronald Reagan right now. I don't recall, sir. I don't know what he did. That man has not showed up the past couple of years. Period. At the end of the day, Sean Payton. I'm a big fan of Sean Payton. Good to see him in Denver. Maybe he could resurrect Russell Wilson and this struggling Denver Broncos team. Just by adding Sean Payton, I think it's safe to say they will make the playoffs next year. I mean, that's how much faith I got in Sean Payton. I'm going to put it out there. The Denver Broncos is not going to have a season like they did last year. Denver Broncos is going to be a playoff team, now wild card team. Because there's no way they Pat Mahomes is always going to get the division title. That's just number one. Okay. So they're going to be a wild card team next year. With Sean Payton being their head coach.
Okay, that's fine. He better because of Russell.
They better make the playoffs next year. They better.
That's what I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. If you can't make it with Russell Wilson, if Russell Wilson can't make it work with Sean Payton, we're gonna have to compare him to Matty Ice.
Go after Josh Jacobs.
Ooh, that's good. That's a good one.
In a running game.
That's perfect. And I believe they had the money because they traded like a couple picks in I think was it Bradley Chubb? Yeah, traded to Miami. They should have the money.
Exactly.
Did you see the comment to your left? Sorry to interrupt, but Jay, did you see that beating the next guy by Boston? Shout out to my man Wilson Vandala. I apologize, I said his last name wrong. Final score, ladies and gentlemen. Boston Celtics 136 to 96. The score in the first quarter, ladies and gentlemen, was 46 to 16. Woo!
You having fun?
Woo! Yeah, I loved it.
Yeah,
and the game was over at the first quarter.
Okay, that's fine.
Hey, I got to talk about y'all championship.
Well, since you want to bring up,
again, this year I'm again.
No, but
how
nobody
you,
was.
How you gonna call yourself championship contenders when y'all can't beat Boston?
Excuse me. Is that best player on the court? Is that best player on the court?
Oh, really?
Is that best player on the court? Yes or no? That's just no question.
It's all right. Okay.
It's the franchise on the court. Yes or no?
Franchise.
It's the franchise. Kevin Durant is the franchise, sir.
Oh, so that's why y'all lost because Kevin Durant. I guarantee you, if Kevin Durant was on that court, y'all still get destroyed the way y'all did today.
Somebody
Oh, you know why?
Losing.
You know why? You know why?
Right.
It's because of the Ben Simmons factor. How many 0-point games he got now? He's 0 points.
Can I ask you a question? You can joke about Ben Simmons all you want. What position our team in the playoff standings right now? What CBR?
They should be fourth now because y'all lost.
We third or fourth in the Eastern Conference. Where's your Knicks? Where are they?
Oh, we coming.
They coming out. They coming out. Well, you in the 7 we in the 7 to 8 spot now. I mean, stop it. I mean, you want to talk about
no. So what we're not going to do. We're not going to do.
We're not going to do it. We're going to do it.
We're talking about your team.
That's fine. We're going to the playoffs. Period.
Are you sure?
We going to the playoffs. Period. Question is, are you sure your Knicks going to the playoffs? Because right now you in the playing tournament. If the playoffs started today, you in the playing tournament. Is it guaranteed you actually getting past that playing tournament?
Yeah. See, look, my man said they lose the first or second round easily. Remember what happened last year when you played Boston? You got swept.
And what round the Knicks losing in? If they make it to the playoffs.
Oh,
y'all getting out of the first round, sir.
And we're gonna be right back here going back and forth.
Stop. No.
And you know what? I'm hoping that you play Milwaukee again. I'm hoping that the Greek Freak take y'all out. That's right. That's his favorite ball player.
If this no medicine doesn't show, it's a wrap.
Oh, I'm sorry, rapper. Who? It's gonna be a rap.
It's a rap for the Bucks.
You
see the way Middleton is playing now? Are you seeing the way they're playing? If that's the same Middleton that shows up to play, it's a rap.
We have
and my boy Kyrie back. Ain't no restrictions. Okay, ain't no restrictions this year. He's not just only playing home games. He's not only playing home games, sir. It's gonna turn out the same 2 years before when Kyrie Irving was busting Drew Holiday ass in the playoffs. And what did that cheater do? What did he do? What did he do? What did he do? That man actually stuck his damn Paul button foot out and actually injured Kyrie Irving because nobody on his team could stop him. You know it. I know it. Mr. Wilson know it. And everybody that knows basketball saw that damn play. And Kyrie Irving actually admitted it, saying that the Greek Freak hurt him on purpose. He said that. That's an actual quote. I feel like the Greek Freak hurt me on purpose because there was nobody on his team that could stop. So you need to stop it with your hating self. The question is the Knicks going to make the playoffs? Okay, first of all, how you make the playoffs 1 year and take 2 steps back? First of all, you can't make the damn playing game. That's number one. Are you going to make the playing game this year? You asked me, my team going to the playoffs. Am I sure? I'm definitely sure about that. Let me ask you, Knicks fans, are y'all making the playoffs? Yes or no? Yes or no? No. Let me rephrase that question. Are y'all making the playing game this year?
We're making the playing game and we're making the playoffs.
How many games y'all was out making the playing game last year?
Last year that we missed, or we didn't make the playoffs last year.
No, I said the playing games.
What about it?
How many games y'all was out to make the playing game?
We don't know. It don't matter. We just need to win one game and we in, baby. That's it.
No. Answer the question. Answer the question. How many games y'all was out to actually make the play-in tournament? How many games?
I think it was like 2-3 games.
Yeah, 2 or 3 games. see, this is the problem with you Knicks fans. Okay, you can't get 2 or 3 games to make in the play-in tournament. This is strictly play-in. Strictly play-in. This is not the playoffs yet. Strictly play-in, and y'all can't even do that. So how y'all make the playoffs 1 year, losing 4-1 to the Atlanta Hawks, and actually when that one game you want to block 34th Street like y'all won a damn championship. And then the next 2 years, they take 2 steps back and don't even make the damn playing game. Are you serious?
Okay. Are you serious? How you gonna say that?
You want to say
absolutely.
You made the playoffs.
You know why? Or you made the playoffs, so what happened? You got swept.
It doesn't matter. At least we made it.
You got swept. And then what happened?
It doesn't matter what happened.
And then you
made
excuses.
We
and
made
then
it.
Still blaming. I want the Nets and the Bucks again. I want that matchup again. So it won't be no excuses from you this time. When Giannis destroys KD, when he destroys Kyrie, excuses. I don't care about no
excuses. That's facts, sir.
Ain't no
facts. That man hurt Kyrie Irving, sir. You know that.
Oh my God, it was 3. No, I don't know nothing.
Oh, you didn't see that? You didn't see that? How many times I played a video of this podcast? How many times I play it? You didn't see that?
Because you won't let it go. That's your problem. You won't let it go.
It's history,
let
sir.
It go.
You can't know history.
You the only one saying it. That's the problem.
I'm the only one saying that.
Who?
Kyrie Irving said the same thing.
Kyrie Irving is still. He's the same one that said the Earth is flat. Come on, man. Come on, man. Really? He the same one said the Earth is flat, but you want to say, "Oh, he hurt me. He hurt me."
Kyrie Irving's the one that said that the Earth is flat. First of all, you actually predict that the Knicks fans believe that too, because at the end of the day, your Earth is flat. Period. It's like keep falling off.
Flat, we all right. I love how you just come from talking about us. You just go. We talking about y'all. Talking about your team. Is your team the best team in the East? I'm gonna ask you a question. Is your team the best team in the East?
I want to say we're the best team in the East. We're top 3 team in the East.
No. Is it yes or no? Is your team the best team in the East?
I believe Boston's better than us.
Oh, yeah, that's not
talent-wise.
That's not even close. Not only is they the best team, they're the deepest team in the league. They're the deepest team in the league.
Yeah.
Wow, shout out to that. Oh, wait, exactly. He's always deflecting. He won't
let it go.
You won't let it go.
No.
Always somebody.
I'm giving you facts.
There ain't no facts.
There no excuses here. I'm giving you facts, sir. Facts.
You won't let it go. It was 3 years. It was almost 2.5, 3 years ago. The same year the man won the championship. The man won the championship.
Who won the championship 3 years ago?
That was that? Damn, was that the Raptors? No, not the Raptors. Oh my God.
3 years ago. Who won the championship 3 years ago?
Was it Raptors?
2019 won. It was the Raptors. Is that a fact?
Okay. Of course.
Oh,
I'm talking about the year and a half, 2 years after. Who was the year and a half?
Is that a fact?
Who won that? Of course.
Did the Toronto Raptors win the championship in 2019? Yes or no?
Yes.
Okay, is that a fact?
That's a fact.
That's all I bring up here is facts.
No.
That man Giannis hurt Kyrie Irving. That's a fact, sir. That's a fact.
That's a horrible That's a horrible take. First of all,
that's not a horrible take. That's a fact.
First of all, everybody knows. See, Wilson, I'll break it down for you. I always want to ask this question. I always said, why is Kyrie under the rim when you see 34 coming?
Who shot the ball, sir?
Who shot the ball? Was that Giannis or was it Kyrie? It was Kyrie, right?
Kyrie shot the ball. He went for the rebound. Right. And what happened?
What happened?
Giannis saw Kyrie go for the rebound and he stuck his damn foot out. That's what the hell happened.
Where are your bigs? Where was Nicholas Claxton? Where was
Claxton wasn't even on the court? What are you talking about?
Who was your big at the time? Who was your big? DeAndre Jordan? Who was your big at the time?
He was on the team, but he wasn't on the court.
You know who you should blame? You're always gonna blame Steve Nash. So that's nothing new.
Oh, that's number one. He didn't deserve the job in the first place.
Always called
for his privileged self. Steve Nash wasn't privileged to get that job with the Nets.
I ain't saying nothing. Okay, I'm not lying.
No, that's yes, no question, sir. Yes, no question. Was Steve Nash privileged to get the job with the Nets? Yes or no?
So yeah, play the tape. Run through the tape.
Okay, good. I'm glad you said that. Run
through the tape. This man refuses to let it go. It's been 3 years. He never lets it get anything Giannis. He won an MVP. Oh, the NBA should rescind his MVP vote. He should not be allowed to play. He should not be allowed in Brooklyn. He should never play again. He should be suspended for 55 games.
First of all, he should be suspended the whole damn season. That's number one.
For what?
That's number one.
For what?
Excuse me, that was 30.
We see 30 plays in the NFL and the NBA all the time.
You can put the NFL with NBA. Stop it. It's not the same thing.
Okay, it's not the same thing, but we see 30 plays happening in the NBA all the time. But then all of a sudden, when it comes to Giannis, it comes to your favorite team that quote unquote so-called cost them a championship. All of a sudden, you feel the type of way, and you ain't recovered since. I tell you need therapy. Something wrong with you, man. You need facts. Yeah. Anything that Giannis is successful with, the man got to move.
Oh, see this? Let me share my screen real quick. You know, y'all unbelievable, man. Y'all unbelievable.
What's the problem?
Let me share.
What's the problem? Want the
I'm
tape?
sure right now. I'm sure right now.
Want the tape? What?
I typed in Kyrie Irving getting hurt in the Bucks game.
Mm-hmm.
And you see that? This is the first images that actually pop up. It's the first Kyrie Irving getting hurt. See, you see this? You see this? And this is unbelievable, man. You're unbelievable. Get this guy to there. Damn ads.
That's funny.
I'm gonna
That's funny.
show you.
That's funny.
This is game 4. The Nets have the chance to go up 3-1.
Oh, we know that was one. That wasn't gonna win.
As Irving throws it in, goes down.
I don't see the problem. I don't see the problem.
Now look.
Boy, this is a very physical game.
Shoots the ball. You see Giannis? Do you see that?
No.
You see that?
I saw nothing.
Boy, this is
I see nothing.
physical game.
You see
I
that?
see Giannis. I see Giannis
You
playing
see
defense.
his tugboat foot? You see
I
that?
see Giannis.
No.
No.
Boy, this is a very physical game. As Irving throws
Exactly.
it in, goes down hard on his right shoulder.
That's
All I
disgusting.
see is the man.
That's
All I
disgusting.
see.
That's
All I
disgusting.
saw is Giannis. All I saw is Giannis going up. Wait. Let me ask you this question. Hold on.
As
Pause,
Irving
pause,
throws
pause.
it in, goes down
Hold
hard.
on. I just want to come. I just came to this conundrum. Are you accusing Giannis of targeting?
Yes.
You're. Something wrong with you, man. You're accusing Giannis.
He's going to pretend he's going off the rebound, stick his foot out, knowing Kyrie Irving is up in the air, and he stuck that damn Paul Bunyan
First of
foot
all-
out and to hurt Kyrie
No.
Irving. You see
No.
that?
Wait.
You see?
No.
You see
Know what
that?
I?
You
You
see
know what I?
his foot?
Know what I see?
You see?
Know what
He
I
had
see?
to slid it
Know what
under.
I see? Exactly. He's just covering his ground. Not his fault. That
Ah,
Kyrie Irving got
stop
weak
it.
ankles.
Stop it. You're unbelievable, man. You're unbelievable. Oh, you're unbelievable, man. Look at that.
Physical game.
On
As Irving
purpose.
throws it in, goes down hard on his
You know what I see?
right shoulder.
I just
Boy,
see
this
Giannis
is
going
a
up for the
very
rebound.
physical game.
Look at
As
you.
Irving
You refuse
throws
to
it
let
in,
it go.
goes down
You
hard on
refuse to
his
let it go.
Brooklyn's up. You see? Brooklyn's up 2-1. And they
So
would
here's
have won
my
this
question.
game. They went up 3-1.
Why is Kyrie? Here's my question. Why is Kyrie the only one going over the rebound over 4 of the 3 different defenders? Where's your bigs?
Excuse me. Do you see?
I don't see-
Okay, let's see who's on.
I saw 3 defenders, and I see Kyrie. Everybody else is at the corners, waiting for him.
Okay, you got all right. Our
You got-
only big is Blake Griffin,
Okay.
He's power forward, right?
Get this man attention for his issue.
You got Schmidt,
I
you
like
got
that boy.
you got
I like
Joe
that
Harris, you got Kevin Durant, you got Blake Griffin, and you got Schmidt. Or Schmidt, whatever his name is. Whatever his name is.
Shamit. Get this man attention for his issue. I like that boy.
Watch him out. Watch him out. Watch him out, Wilson. Watch him out.
Get this man attention for his issue.
Watch him out. Look at that, man. That's disgusting.
I see one player, a point guard.
This is a very
Freeze
physical
right
game.
there. Freeze right
As
there.
Irving throws it in,
Exactly.
goes down hard.
You got 3 defenders getting the rebound. Well, where's everybody else? You shouldn't be blaming Giannis. You should
It's
blame
called-
all your teammates.
First of all, it's called spreading the court, sir. That's what it is.
Oh, really? Oh, really?
Like no other team does that, sir. That's number one. Number
You ain't
two,
spreading the court.
I was
You
a
ain't spreading the
dirty
court.
play by Giannis. That man should be suspended. And then that man goes on to the NBA Finals and actually win the title.
Mhm.
That
All I hear is
man
excuses.
should be suspended for the whole year. The damn Bucks should never got that damn ring in the first place. No banner should have went up. All that was cheating. The
cheating.
Bucks are cheaters. Giannis is a cheater.
Somebody get this man attention for his issue.
Oh, watch him out. Watch him out. Don't get me started.
You already went halfway. The man is the cat. Anything I say, anything Giannis. Oh, he's a cheater. A cheater. He's not a cheater, man. The man is legit. The man is legit. The man got the movie out. Oh, nobody want to watch that Stick It No movie. The man is the leading vocal. Once again,
Have you watched it?
Absolutely have. It's a great story.
Oh,
And you should watch
please.
it.
Stop
watch
it.
it.
Yeah,
You should watch it. See, Tom Brady is to TB cheating 12 is to me what Giannis is to you. That's then we on the same
First of all,
boat.
don't ever put Giannis in the same breath with Tom Brady. You didn't
He
need
has to. I mean, he's a champion. He's a
watch
champion.
mouth.
He's
Yeah,
a
you
champion.
only got one ring, sir.
champion.
Tom Brady got 7. There's levels with this.
I'm
Watch
just saying
mouth.
he's cheating. I'm just saying he's a champion. Is he not a champion?
No. There's a lot of one-time champions.
champion?
He's only a 7-time. Oh, a 7-time champion. And
Did he not cheat? Did he not cheat to get all the championships?
who cheated to get all the championships?
Flygate, Spagate, Flygate.
That was not
I
proven
mean,
to be true, sir. So watch him out.
oh really? Tuck rule.
That's
Come
not a
on.
cheat. Was that Tom
Come
Brady
on.
call or was the referee call? How did Tom Brady cheat on that one with the tuck rule?
Because he paid them all. That's what he do.
Please.
But nonetheless. Nonetheless.
Get the fuck out of here! What fucking warming up? Get out of here!
Stop the cap.
But this is what we doing. So we blaming Giannis's feet 2 years later. This is 2 years ago, and you refuse to let it go. We halfway into a new season. We are halfway in a very good, successful high school league season.
When I bring that up, that's facts.
No. So you're telling me that your current roster that you have at the Brooklyn Nets,
yeah,
can beat the Milwaukee Bucks in the 7-game series?
Yes.
I want to see it. You know what I know? Do you miss Bruce Brown? I miss Bruce Brown. I miss Bruce Brown. I miss Bruce Brown. I'd take Bruce Brown over Ben Simmons any day of the week.
I'd take Bruce Brown over Ben Simmons any day of the week.
You know why? Because Bruce Brown, at least he attempts shots.
Yeah, but at the wrong time.
I mean, the man took one shot in the playoffs. The man was open. What you expect him to do?
One shot? Excuse me?
He took one shot in the playoffs. What you expect him to do?
That man took multiple bad shots in the playoffs to cost us a damn win. I want to hear that.
He was wide open.
Especially in that series when Kyrie got hurt by Giannis. I want to hear that.
He said, yeah, do you miss James Harden?
Do we miss James Harden?
Yes, you do. You miss James Harden.
Not really.
Yes, you do.
James Harden didn't really do much for us.
What?
James Harden.
I don't know. He might be an all-star. The man's averaging 22-11.
I saw when he was playing in Brooklyn. He didn't really do much for us.
Well, that's because Kyrie was taking all the shots. That's
Stop it. It was evil.
There are times.
No. I ain't gonna let you put that out there. No.
Yes, it is. It's true. It's true.
No.
It's true.
No. Especially when KD was out because of Bruce Brown.
What did he do?
That man injured more teammates. I don't know. Anyway, don't get me started with Bruce Brown. But at the end of the day, James Harden got
good in Denver. He's doing good in Denver.
Of course,
he's doing good in Denver.
Yeah. And watch what a game really counts. He's gonna injure Joker or somebody.
Stop it.
Watch.
Stop it.
He'll be overhypered and actually injured, Joker or somebody or Murray again. Probably give him another torn ACL. Would die before a damn basketball. That's what he does.
Harlan, exactly. He carried the team until he pulled his hamstring. Absolutely. It was just you. It was him and KD.
You talking about last season?
Yeah, 2 years ago. He carried the team.
James Harden won the team for 2 years, sir.
Hey.
Are you talking about last season or the season before that?
Before we got traded.
So that was last season. He did not carry the team. That was all KD carried the team.
Look, I guarantee you this: if James Harden was still on the team last year, y'all wouldn't have got swept. Who got swept? Well, your team. Your team got swept last year with Boston and players. I guarantee you, James Harden was there. Y'all would not gotten swept.
We would got swept.
That would be if your team is completely healthy. I'm talking health between both teams.
We would got swept.
Nobody injured. You think who would have got swept? Who would have got swept?
The Nets would have got swept. It would have been the same results.
First of all, both teams.
Boston Celtics was a way better team.
First, not only they're a way better team, they're a way better defensive team. Your team plays defense on occasions. Your team plays defense pretty much the whole game.
That's why I said we got swept. We're not a good defensive team.
Oh, okay.
Boston's a good defensive team.
I thought you said you would have swept them. I'm sorry. Okay.
No, I said we would have got swept. It would have been the same results. We had James Harden on the team. They don't play defense.
Right now, Boston or Milwaukee are your kryptonites. That's it.
I mean,
that's it.
I believe.
You know what?
I don't believe the Bucks are kryptonite. I believe Boston got kryptonite.
Boston and Milwaukee.
Got a better squad.
I would kind of include Cleveland.
No,
because you have more big.
We could be Cleveland.
What? They have more bigs. You can't go on the inside when I'm like.
That has nothing to do with it.
Jared Allen.
Yeah, big too.
I think it's what Nicholas Claxton. Claxton has been improved. I will give you that. Claxton is highly improved. He is highly improved.
Just don't bounce the ball to him because he got butterfingers.
Look, how you talk so negative about your own team? What's wrong with you?
It's true. Got to speak facts. Bro, did you see the pass Kyrie threw him? Like it was a bounce pass. He had a open
went
dunk.
right under his legs.
And went under his leg. Like, don't bounce the ball to him. He got Odell fingers. I mean,
first of all, watch your mouth. Watch your mouth. Watch your mouth. Don't do that.
Yeah, Butterfingers are go right
no,
through
no.
right through the head. Right through the head.
No, that's Baker Mayfield for you. Know that. Don't do that.
Oh, please, hey, big man. Don't be wearing
so let me ask you
wear a $10,000 watch on the field while you playing. Also,
first of all, you like his new commercial? I know you like his commercial.
I didn't see his
new commercial. You like you?
Who, Baker's or Odell's?
No, we ain't Baker. Please.
Oh.
Anyway, who are the best in your opinion? Who are the best 5 teams in the Eastern Conference in your opinion?
Best 5 teams: Boston, Milwaukee, the New York Nets.
Brooklyn.
No, it's New York Nets.
Brooklyn. Sir. Brooklyn.
No. Bucks, Celtics, Brooklyn, Cleveland. Let me look at the standings. I put Sixers at 5.
Yeah, I'm about to say they're the hottest team in the league right now.
Yeah.
Exactly. LeBron James let it clear. Only one New York team, the Knicks, not the New Jersey Nets. I mean,
watch him out, sir.
He said it himself. He said it himself. And they
didn't.
He said himself after the game, which they did not deserve to win, by the way. That's not.
Oh yeah, they deserved it. Your team always screw up.
No, that's Julius Randle for.
Julius
Randle for.
Yeah, $100 million man. Okay.
Well, he's not. Well, that money is going down anyway because I think he got another year or two. I don't know. I think he got an extension, something like that. Nonetheless, that's Julius Randle for. But who are your 5 teams? Who are the best 5?
Boston Bucks, Sixers, Nets, and Cavaliers. The top 5 right now in standings.
All right, I just want to make sure because Miami's too shaky for me.
Yeah.
We talked about Miami last week.
Miami's 6, your Knicks is 7, and the Hawks are 8.
Right. That means we have to pay the Hawks again in the first one. Damn, turn on. I can't stand it. But nonetheless.
Well, really, you're in the playing tournament, so you probably have to play.
We have to play 8th. We have to play the 8th.
Oh, yeah. That's definitely Trey Ice. That's definitely out. If the player started there, that's definitely out.
We got something for that.
Oh, yeah. Y'all always say that.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
Freeze up Dodger City.
No, he got lucky. But my problem, my thing is with this: the East is way more competitive than the West, right? Do you have an MVP vote so far? Because I don't. I'll be perfectly honest with you. I don't have MVP vote.
An MVP vote? No, I don't have one right now.
I don't have one.
I think it's too early to call it.
Yeah, halfway. What? 2.5 weeks away from a week and a half away from what? Was it 2 weeks from All-Star weekend? I don't think it's too early. Still got a whole second half to go.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Well, you got the Nuggets.
Do you have a top 3? I don't even go for top 5.
Top 3 MVP. Yeah, I got Jokic, John Morant.
Okay.
If he did get hurt, I will go with Kevin Durant. And I will go with Jason Tatum.
Why you go? I said 3. You just went 5.
I had I give you 5.
Okay. So for some reason you don't have Luka, who deserves to be on that list.
Nope.
Is it okay? Is your issue of Luka more on himself or the team? Because it's not his fault that they don't have a second star, which we've been saying how long now that never have I seen a free agent signing like my Knicks that Jalen Brunson has proven to me a commodity, while on Dallas's end can prove to be you should have kept his ass because he was still improving. Because there are a couple of games during the playoffs where Jalen Brunson personally showed you, especially against the first round series in Utah, proved that he was he was way more valuable to the team when Luka was injured and he was out. I think it was 2 or 3 games. We had a couple 30-point games. He proved you he's worth that contract, but they didn't want to resign him. Maybe for some reason, Dallas may have a bigger play when it comes to the trade deadline. But if you don't improve that team with Luka and get him a second star, like we've been speaking of, Dallas is going to be Dallas.
Yeah,
it's going to be the Luka show, and that's going to be it.
Yeah, that's my whole thing.
Dinwiddie's a good third piece, not a second piece. Christian Wood is a good third/fourth piece, not a good second piece.
Go get Bradley Beal.
You've been saying that. I've been saying it. But in terms of my five,
Zach LaVine, these rumors are around association to my game. Zach LaVine, no. Zach LaVine is not the answer.
I don't think that goes. I don't think that fits. What's the difference? I don't think
that was the last proposed trade with 3 teams. You had Zach LaVine. Yeah, you had the Mavericks. You had the Bulls, and I'll tell you right now.
Where's the Knicks?
No, the Knicks wasn't involved.
Because we were a rumor to have the LaVine. I'm like, I didn't want LaVine. It didn't make any sense. It just didn't add up at that time. Who are the pieces? I mean, who were the? You said Zach LaVine was rumored with who?
I got you right now. So it's reported. Proposed 3-team blockbuster trade sends Zach LaVine and Nikola Vujovic from the Bulls.
Vucevic.
Yeah, to the Mavericks. Ben Simmons. Oh, it's the Brooklyn Nets. Ben Simmons to the Bulls, and the Nets would get. All right, so this is where the Mavericks would get Zach LaVine and Vujovic. The Bulls would get Ben Simmons, Tim Hardaway Jr., C. Wood, and Jay Green. And the Nets would get Caruso, and they would get D. Bartons, whatever his name is. White boy.
Davis Bertans.
Yeah. That is the proposed 3-team trade. Would come with Brooklyn Nets, the Mavericks, and the Chicago.
How long ago was that trade? Proposed trade.
It was today.
Oh, that was today.
Yes.
Zach LaVine in Brooklyn?
No. Zach LaVine is going to the Mavericks.
Oh.
Zach LaVine to the Mavericks, and Vujovic is from the Bulls is going to the Mavericks. The Chicago Bulls will receive Ben Simmons, Tim Hardaway Jr., C. Woods, and Jay Green, and the Nets would get Caruso and Bob Bertans, or whatever his name is.
Bertans.
So
it was rejected. That was rejected.
No, it's proposed. It haven't been rejected.
Oh, so it's on the table.
Yeah, it's on the table.
So will Mark Cuban not re-sign Jalen Brunson? But
and the Bulls get a first round 2026.
2026, yeah. 2026.
I
had to be 2026.
And 2027 first round pick, yeah.
Oh, so they get 26 and 27. Okay.
Yeah, first rounders.
So let me get this straight. Mark Cuban wouldn't re-sign Jalen Brunson, but would take Ben Simmons' contract?
No. Ben Simmons going to the Bulls.
Oh.
Yeah.
So 3-team. Okay.
It's a 3-team trade. So the Mavericks receive Zach LaVine and Vujovic.
Vucevic, right?
So the Bulls would get Ben Simmons, Tim Hardaway Jr., C. Woods, and Jay Green, and the Nets would receive Caruso and Barons, or whatever his guy's name is. Bertans. That's a good trade. That's a good proposed trade.
It'll be good for you because you'll be happy that Ben Simmons was gone.
You're damn straight. Talking about good
That's what it's really. That's
not one thing. No, that's not really about. That's a good trade for all 3 teams. I'm saying it's even out to me.
If you're rebuilding with Chicago, let's say, or you already re-signed the Rose and you gave to LaVine the max contract, and you trade that contract, that gives the Magic that gives the Mavs that second star that you need. Okay, that's good for the Mavericks. I can't see the Bulls letting go Caruso. I can't see it. He's too valuable to the team. When you have him and a healthy Lonzo Ball, who doesn't seem like he's going to play that role this year, I don't think Caruso should be that trade. You lose your defensive identity.
So
I get what you're saying about. I get. If you trade Caruso, if the Nets get Caruso, you get that perimeter defender. That's one thing you got desperately need. That's a desperately need. Now, if you added a bit, let's say you added a JaVale McGee, that gives that backup to Claxton because you definitely need bigs for rebound. Claxton can't be your only dude on your roster. And
but you got to remember contracts got to line up together.
I understand that. But if they still need a big, or if you get that, you got Caruso's your perimeter defender. Cool. KD can't play defense. He can play D. That's cool. You still need one more big.
Go get the Dwight Howard.
Dude is in China right now.
Yeah,
he's in China.
Time playoff start, he'd be available.
You said last week, which was blasphemous, go get Melo. That's what you said.
They do need Melo.
Blasphemous. For what? You don't need Melo.
To be on a second team scoring? Yes, he does.
That takes away the development of Cam Thomas. That takes the development of all the young players that you have.
No, you can pick Cam Thomas in that second lineup. Yes, you could.
Nah.
Let Cam Thomas lead the offense. He's the number one option. Let Melo be the second.
Okay, and then what about a guy like TJ Warren who can get buckets? He's just 6 man.
Who cares? He can run the point.
TJ Warren can run the point. Yeah. He's not a point guard.
What is he then?
He's a 3/4.
Okay.
You forgot the TJ Warren who could get one healthy. He dropped 52.
That was
dropped another 56.
Yeah, that was 3 years ago.
That was in a bubble. That was legit. That was like his coming out party. When he got hot, he got hot.
Yeah, he hadn't been the same since.
The man had a whole year with a torn ACL.
I'm not talking about last year, the year after that, 2021.
Yeah, he didn't play 2021 because he had a torn ACL.
Okay, what's happened in 2022?
He only signed a 1 year deal with the Nets. He didn't play last year and a half.
We didn't sign him last year. He was on the roster last year.
Shit. He was in Indiana, but he didn't play because he had a torn. He recovered from a torn ACL. It was that bad. He was never even on the roster. He was on the roster, but he never played.
Yeah. Listen, I will start Melo before TJ Warren, and you can find out minutes wise as a coach, as Jack Vaughn, our coach of the year candidate.
I'll give you that.
He can figure it out. You got Watasabe or Watasabe. You got him. I mean, come on, man.
I hate when you do that.
Watasabe.
And then he just got dunked on not too long ago.
It's Watasabe. I mean, anybody can dunk on Watasabe.
It's Watanabe.
Oh, sorry, Watanabe.
Why you calling him wasabi? Like it's not.
I know. It just come natural like that. Watasabe.
What's wrong with you, bro?
I'm saying
he's a good lefty 3-and-D guy, which you need. That's
yeah, of course.
I like that. I like that. Like I said,
who should be in the 3-point contest this year?
For what? Was he averaging the three? Was his 3-point percentage like over 40?
Top 5.
But how many attempts is he taking a game?
He's taking a lot of game. Shooting on 40%.
Shooting on 40%. They could have used that tonight when he was playing Boston, but it's not here nor there. But nonetheless,
y'all can deal to help y'all get.
No, we good. We just gotta make another trade or two. We got rumored for OJ Anunoby.
OJ who one now?
OJ
Anunoby. OJ Simpson.
OJ. Where you get OJ Simpson from? Where you get OJ Simpson from, bro? What's wrong with you?
Okay.
You got a problem with pronouncing names, so I don't know if it's blatant. Just like you call Obi Toppin, Obi Taylor. I don't know where that comes from.
It is Obi Taylor. That's what it is. Obi Taylor.
No. Obi Toppin.
Obi Taylor. Obi.
See, you do it just
Obi Taylor and Barney Fife.
See, you do it just to annoy me. You do it to annoy me. See, something wrong with you. Ladies and gentlemen, this man to my left. There are times that I don't even text him about anything Knicks. Nothing. But when it comes, it just be out the blue sometimes. Like, you can't help yourself.
It pops up on my phone. I can't help it either.
Yeah, no, and you do it on the spite.
No, I share information with
you. No. You share information with me, but then
get emails.
No.
I get text messages and notifications about your Knicks.
The spiteful thing that comes, the spiteful crap that comes in from you is when you keep sending me pictures of Scottie Pippen dunking on Patrick Ewing. They're like, that was damn near 20-something years ago.
Oh, that's
it over the damn time.
Yeah, of course.
No, that's not. No, let it go. Let it go.
Let what go?
Why you always send it to me? Because you petty.
That's an iconic dunk.
No, it's not an icon. That was a lucky dunk.
A lucky dunk.
That was an offensive
Hey,
foul.
look, lucky to me.
That was an offensive foul.
Offensive
Okay?
foul.
That was an offensive foul.
The man fell on his back before he actually jumped in the air. Oh, please.
I'll call it offensive foul. Okay, you call it what you want.
Oh, please.
Call it offensive foul.
Oh, stop it.
And you won't let it go. And every time you see John Starks, you had the nerve to be disrespectful with the legend that is John Starks. The legend,
what?
John Starks.
I just asked about Game 7 in the NBA Finals. Like, what happened?
And you know the man ain't over it. You know the man not over it.
Well, he should be. Y'all should be over either. But y'all still want to show your love for this man who cost y'all a championship.
It's called forgiveness. Do you not believe in that?
Forgiveness.
It's in the Bible.
Hell
it's
no.
called forgiveness.
No.
Oh, you'll forgive John Starks. See, you won't forgive Giannis. You don't forgive that. You won't forgive Giannis. You won't forgive John Starks. And it's because it sounded like to me you were a Knicks fan at the time. That's cool. Y'all should be more.
Who was a Knicks fan?
You. It sounded like you were a Knicks fan because you ain't forgiving John Starks. You just want to laugh at the man. Oh, so why you got to ask about Game 7?
I was never a Knicks fan. I was always a Bulls fan.
You don't have to ask about John Starks by Game.
No, see what you miss is that I grew up around Knicks fans.
You still do.
I know how delusional y'all can be.
But that's something around talking about.
And in fact, 20 to 25 years later, 30 years later, y'all still praising John Starks, who, if you want to throw Nick Legends out of Madison Square Garden, he should be the first one.
See, you petty. You petty.
Him,
petty.
Him, and what was the coach? What's his name? Pat Riley. He should have been. Pat Riley should never come back. Yeah, he should never come back to Madison Square Garden.
So Pat Riley should be thrown out of the guard. What is wrong with you?
Carry out like Charles Oakley was. Carry it out.
You should be banned for talking basketball for a whole week.
Excuse me?
You don't throw out the legend Pat Riley.
You didn't coach y'all championship?
No, he did not. He made one mistake. There's one mistake. That's it.
Coach y'all championship.
Okay, that was 20-something years ago.
But you gonna leave somebody in a game that's 0 for 20 from 3-point range, having a bad game. You got Renando Blackman, who was an all-star.
Stop it.
Who was an all-star. What was he? What was the number? What was the number?
Blackman,
to make you feel better?
32.
What?
Was the number 32? John Starks?
No. What percentage was he shooting from the 3-point line in Game 7? It was 0 for something. It was like 1 for like 27 or something like that. And you want to see?
Stop it.
Oh, please.
It was like 1 for 12. 1 for 12.
Okay, that's okay. 1 for 12. Is that even better for you?
No, but you let me know talking about 1 for 27. You stop. You'll be ashamed of yourself. Let it go.
Please. That man cost you a championship. That man had the worst game in his damn career. And then you got Pat Riley out of nowhere who's supposed to bring you out to the promised land. Didn't make the right decision to actually play Renando Blackman, who's a former most of the time all-star, who's a better 3-point shooter than John Starks. And you want to put him in the game, but you want to leave John Starks in.
Well, I know Blackman was past his prime, and you know that.
No, he was not, sir.
He was past his prime. In my opinion, he was past his prime.
How many? Okay, can I ask you a question? Was Steve Kerr past his prime when he won a championships with San Antonio Spurs?
No. You what? How old was he at the time?
1999.
Oh, 2006. I mean, he didn't have.
And 03, he wasn't out of his prime.
The man had one role: is to shoot threes. He did it the same way Ray Allen did.
What is Renando Blackman role?
Okay, I'll give you that. Shoot threes. I understand that.
Can I have you win a game?
He wasn't the Rolando Blackman from Dallas. Obviously, he was kind of past his prime, was he not?
Oh, he was there to shoot threes.
Right.
I say he was his prime. I say he was there for assignment.
I understand. But nonetheless, let it go with your hating self.
I'm just speaking facts. I'm not mad about it.
Let it go, man. No, I'm not mad about it, but you want to rub it in.
And that's the problem. That's the problem. That's the problem.
You want to rub it in.
Fans should be pissed off.
No, I'm not.
And then you want to have John Starks giving away money and stuff like that at Madison Square Garden. Every time I go to Madison Square Garden, John Starks is there. Every time I go to a Knicks game, John Starks is there. Why is he there? Giving away money and stuff like that. Giving half-court shots.
He's part of the Garden of Dreams Foundation. That is a great dang foundation. I don't see what the problem is.
Well, you need to take some of that foundation money and get Walt Clyde Frazier some decent suits. That's what you need to do. Up there, look like the nutcracker.
See, there you go. That's what you need to do. Alone.
Please. Get that man. Take it right there in the Bronx on Fordham Road. Take him to Gino, something like that. Put him something like that, and get that man a decent suit.
Geno's is better. Walt Clyde's got better shoes than Geno's. Look, everybody know that.
I don't know about that.
Leave Walt Clyde alone. Walt Clyde
this
ain't doing nothing to you.
shoes looking
See,
crazy.
there you go. Why you always hating on Clyde? Clyde ain't doing nothing to
Looking
you.
like the gingerbread man on them damn wild
You ate at his. You sat there and told me you ate at his restaurant, but you ain't
the
complain
food is
about
good.
that.
The food is good.
But leave the man alone. That man ain't doing nothing to you. He always switching the dishes.
That has nothing to do with the man drives. The amount of money I'm paying in his pocket, he could go get him a decent suit for Tom Ford or somebody.
He don't need no just. He got loud personality, just like he was back in the days.
Loud personality.
Okay,
He's still dressed like the last time y'all won the championship. That's a problem.
You're so petty. You just like.
Am I lying? Am I lying?
That's his style. What's the problem? That
the man still dressed like it's 1973, and y'all don't have no issue with it.
No, never.
Oh my god.
Some people have their own unique style.
Oh.
So what? If Clyde still dressed like he in 1975? Like he was getting what? He was there before Clyde Frazier was the Mac before the Mac. Okay.
Oh please.
He was before the Mac.
Same time.
Before Uptown Saturday Night. Okay.
That man dresses like Superfly and talk like he don't on the mic.
I don't say what's the problem. What's the problem?
It's not 1973. That's the problem.
So what?
Get you a decent suit.
So what? He has a decent suit, but they always fly.
No, that ain't decent suits. I mean, cow print and shitty print suits is not decent. Would you wear that to a job interview? I'm asking you a question. Would you wear a cow print or a cheetah print suit to a job interview? Or a nutcracker looking suit to the job interview?
No, I wouldn't.
Exactly. You coming to work, sir. You ain't going to the club. Put on a decent suit.
Why you hating on Clyde? He ain't done nothing to you. So what? Let the man be.
He do something to me wearing them damn let out suits. It just blind me every time I look at the damn Knicks game. That's why I can't hardly stand here.
Well, you need to worry about watching the game itself. So let the man commentate. Let the man do his job. Which he does so
what's the point of watching the game when you're losing in the first place?
Oh, you just a hater, man. Just a hater, bro.
Anyway, let's recap Royal Rumble. Miss Royal Rumble. Who won the Rumble again?
Cody Rhodes.
As we predicted. Cody Rhodes. I'm sorry. It's a lot going on.
You should be happy. You're a WCW guy. I mean,
Cody Rhodes never in WCW.
I mean, he's a big fan of WCW. He always thought that WCW was better than WWE, which
it was
blasphemy.
That's the actual era. It was.
It's blasphemous. No, it wasn't. It's blasphemous.
WCW wasn't better than what?
Blasphemous. I don't care.
Wow, you crazy.
Blasphemous.
You crazy.
I'm not crazy. It's blasphemous.
You stop the cap.
You take out the NWO. What do you have? Blasphemous.
That's the start of the Attitude Era. We talk about it. Was the NWO?
Nonetheless,
1997.
Yeah. You know why? You know what it was? After Vince finally decided, all these goofy ass characters, like Doink the Clown and was it Max Moon and Minotaur, weren't as realistic down there in that itty bitty pond.
Why?
That y'all sold out in the American Dream. Well, first of all, how the hell you have a mall in the very first episode? It still confuses the hell out of me. But nonetheless,
that's easy.
You had the reason why it's light work, but I never seen. We haven't. It hasn't been done since.
Yeah.
But as I'm saying, why in the hell would you have that? First
Mall of America, the biggest mall in America. Why not?
Well,
Monday Night Show? Why not? The premiere Monday Night Show, the biggest mall in America in Minnesota. Why not?
So I'm guessing within a year or two we're gonna see an American Dream Mall with AEW.
No. AEW.
I mean, why not?
The difference between now and then, AEW don't have to do a show in the mall.
They could if they want to be iconic.
No.
Why not?
No, that's not iconic.
Why?
Or they've been done already.
Mall. Have you been to the American Dream Mall? That's a big ass mall. That's a very, very big mall.
The American Dream Mall?
In New Jersey, yes. New Brunswick is right across from MetLife Stadium. Brand new mall. Been around by about 2 or 3 years.
No, I haven't been there. That's too far for me.
It's all you have to do is take the train downtown and get on the New Jersey Transit.
The train, the bus.
There's one stop. There's one stop.
The train, the
bus. You don't take no bus.
A city bike to get to whatever. I ain't going to Jersey.
You don't have to do that.
It's a train and bus.
You don't have to. All you have to do is take the train. The rest you can walk.
Okay, how long?
Or if you get on 10 minutes. It's a very big mall. It's a very big mall. It has everything. It has like 4 or 5 floors. It's a very big mall. Very beautiful mall. Nonetheless. The fact
You gotta remember this in
the
the
only
90s.
reason.
The malls was a big thing in the 90s.
Yes, I remember at the time, but I still say I'm like the very first episode I was getting to was the very first episode. The reason why y'all was winning ratings because Vince was doing these stupid ass gimmicks and didn't make no sense. Meanwhile, you had gimmicks in WCW, the Itty Bitty Pond that were real and legit. Yeah. That's it.
Like who? What was the group that made it real? The greatest faction of all time, the
second greatest faction.
NWO.
I'm just glad that you don't have the shirt on. That's number 1, 2.
Oh, don't worry.
Nonetheless, don't know.
I got thousands of shirts. I can just put one on right now. That's it.
No.
Nonetheless,
are we happy?
All over, sir.
Nonetheless, congratulations to Cody Rhodes, to American Nightmare. We predicted it. We see a couple of storylines are going to happen at WrestleMania. The one that I did not see coming was Seth Rollins and Logan Paul. In Hollywood.
That might be good. That might be a good match.
That actually might
both
be a
athletic.
damn good match. Yeah, but I think Seth is taking it. Storyline's what it is. The fact that Seth dropped his eye on the ball and got eliminated. You get eliminated by wrestlers, but you get eliminated by a YouTube star. It's kind of embarrassing for him.
Yeah.
So he's using that part. I think that's the notion of it. I know how cocky and arrogant Logan Paul is. First of all, it's a damn shocker that the man returned from a torn ACL, UCL, and he took on everything from his head to his arm. Because it was like, what? Crown Jewel was not too long ago. And the fact that he's back this quickly. He was,
It was last month, right? Crown Jewel?
Crown Jewel was like two, maybe 3 months ago. No, it was.
It was in January? Or was it December?
It was before Survivor Series.
Oh, that's a couple months. That's a couple months, yeah.
Right. That's only like two months.
Survivor is always in November.
Because when someone has a torn ACL or torn everything on their leg, they supposed to be out for the year. But the man is back in 2.5 to 3 months. That's crazy. It's crazy. It's borderline unbelievable, insane. But just the fact that he's back so soon says a lot. Obviously, we got Brock and Bobby. I told you that's going. I wanted either Gunther and Brock, or we got to tease it at in the Rumble, or we got to have Brock and Bobby, because both of them are now tied 1-1, and it's something got to give. So that makes sense. Money wise, Hollywood, UFC fans, MMA fans, Strike Force, fighting combat fans, two of the greatest athletes in fighting sports combat history, Brock and Bobby. Oh yeah, that's money right there. That's absolute money. You go a different route and go longer. This is why you have 2 nights. Shout out to Gunther, bro. Super impressive.
Yeah.
Man, I told you about this dude. I've been trying to tell you. The man has not been pinned or has not had a loss yet. Has not had a loss yet since being called up. That means that I say sometime maybe this year or maybe next WrestleMania, God willing, Gunther will be a world champion. That is what he is being provided as a monster ass heel. He is a monster heel. He is a legit. He's not some monster heel like a Bray Wyatt Fiend type thing. He's portrayed as a legitimate badass who will kick your ass, chop the hell out of you, beat you down, no nonsense, don't need no gimmick, don't need nothing fancy. He's going straight to the ring, legit beat the crap out of you, go home, and that's it. By next year, Gunther would be world champion. Don't know against who, it won't even matter. He gonna win. I like the men's Rumble match. The Edge and Finn Balor thing needs to end. The thing with the Judgment Day, I believe it was supposed to be a Hell in a Cell match at the Royal Rumble. I think that might be at WrestleMania with him and Finn Balor. I don't know what Beth Phoenix goes into that. I think that match with him, her, and Rhea Ripley is before then. But nevertheless, I liked it. Like you said, I told you months ago when they did all these Cody Rhodes vignettes, that was going to happen. It was going to happen. And I do have a problem with him being number 30 because it made it very too predictable. I would like to see Cody be like, he didn't have to be like in the top 10s early, but the fact that he could have been like, if you made him like 15 to 16, he lasted longer. It would have made it a lot more legit. But the fact that the man was number 30, coming off a torn pec, and he wins the Rumble like that, it's cool. What was also cool was the fact that for the first time in WWE history, like never been done in a Royal Rumble, number 1 versus number 30 were the last 2 entrants before number 1 got eliminated. That's never happened before. So that was cool. What'd you think?
I thought. We all pictured that Cody's going to win in the first place. So I wasn't really surprised, but the way it happened, how he got the W, with Gunther being number 1, I didn't actually see that because usually the number 1 be out by the 19th or 20th participant coming into the Rumble. So good. At the end of the day, the IC title is the worker title. They like to say, and Gunther is the worker. So usually somebody who holds a IC title usually goes on to be World Heavyweight Champion. So shout out to Gunther, man. He did his thing. He showed a lot of grit and attitude and stuff like that. Cody, Universal title. There's no Rock this year, so he might.
That can still change. We don't know yet.
What might change?
I don't know. Rock still could be a possibility. I don't know how. He said he's not ready, but
he said he's not ring ready.
There's a difference between working out, getting ready, and wrestling in a ring ready.
And with a busy schedule, he's filming a movie right now, so it's
yeah.
So the Rock is not coming to Hollywood. So I think
that would have been so perfect, bro.
Yeah, it might happen.
Perfect.
It might happen next year.
It won't have the same feeling because it's like the city matters. You don't want to do it in Philadelphia. You know what I'm saying? Oh, you might be right.
That's what I'm saying.
Let me explain to you why. Do you remember the 2014 Royal Rumble? The one that Daniel Bryan was supposed to win, but then got eliminated early by accident?
Mm-hmm.
You remember who won that Rumble, right? Roman Reigns. Do you know how he won that Rumble? It's because Rock helped him. Where does that Rumble held in? Philadelphia. That might make a lot of sense. That would have started right there, and it was almost at the moment of a early passing of the torch thing, in a way, but it wasn't. If you get what I'm saying, it's a little confusing to break down. So you already have the tribal chief storyline and all that. Who's the head of the tribal chief? But you have that element going back to 2014, where people started talking. Oh, is that a possibility? Rock versus Roman? I think it's a possibility. But now you include that. Maybe Hollywood. I would love to see Hollywood because it's Hollywood. But Royal Rumble for WrestleMania 40. That could be it. You don't need no titles. You don't need titles. Roman, Rock, WrestleMania 40. If it's not going to be 39, it's got to be 40. Because you don't want what you don't want is 2 people who people really want to see in the ring have at least one match is either both of them past their prime or ends up never happens. A la Undertaker Sting. A la that horrible match in Saudi Arabia with Goldberg and Undertaker.
Yeah,
that was horrible.
Yeah, that was horrible. It has to happen in the next couple of years. The Rock is still in good shape. He looks fantastic, but it's a difference of being in shape and ring shape. That's a totally big difference, and that's what you recognize. Listen, I'm in shape, but I'm not in ring shape. It's like with ball players. Listen, I'm in shape, but I'm not in game shape. You know what I'm saying? So that's what the way the Rock looking at it. But this bloodline storyline. It's
Excellent.
a lot. It's a lot. First of all, it's one of the
Excellent.
best storylines in the history of wrestling.
In the
Number
history of
one,
wrestling, bro.
and number
Oh my
two,
God.
it's so much
God is
that
good.
it's so much you could do with it because they got a lot of damn family members. I
Mhm.
mean, following Rikishi on Instagram, bro, they're like
Mhm.
40 deep.
I told you
40
that.
deep.
I told you, I've told you that, and that's why I was like, yo,
Brothers, sisters, cousins, and shit. Like they're like 40 deep.
that's why I said
And they got Nia
they're
Jax coming back
right, and she just came back in the Rumble
and Rumble.
unexpectedly, which was kind of odd how they did that because the music played before the number 30 entrant even came out. If you go back and
Yeah,
watch
yeah,
it,
yeah, yeah.
the
It
number
was
I'm like,
premature.
I was like, wait, whoa, how you gonna have the music come out before she come out? I was like, all right, whatever. But nonetheless, I was like, ooh. That's why I was telling you a couple weeks ago about this bloodline tree. It's a lot of members, and there's some Samoan family members and other promotions not named WWE or AEW or Impact. You got Impact, you got MLW, you got New Japan, you have other organizations. So it's legit, but the tree is so completely confusing that it has to be broken down. There has to I want to watch a whole DVD breaking down the entire tree. I don't care how long it takes. I don't care how many episodes. I want to watch it.
Yeah,
That's why I'll be like,
that
yo,
should be a WWE doc series.
that should be a damn good docu. I'm like, bro, we need this tree because it's not just Roman, it's not just the Usos, not just Jimmy Superfly Snuka. You have portions with the Rock and the show Young Rock, regardless if people believe it or not. But then you have these trees. You have Rock. You have Rikishi. You have Yokozuna. Okay, right. You
Wild
have some
Samoans,
Ron Samoans, the Samoan SWAT
Kishi,
team. You
Yokozuna,
have the head shrinker, Taku.
Umaga.
I'm going there, Umaga, right? I'm going names and names and names, but the tree is still difficult.
Yeah, I get what you're saying. But yeah, that has to happen. Rock and Roman had to happen in the next couple of years.
But the storyline, oh my god, I've
Storyline,
been trying to tell you.
it's so exciting. It's like it's so much they could do to that.
You feel
Um,
it. Now you can go to J. Now we can finally get the real main event Jay Uso that we spoke of that he was in the Thunderdome before. You can go. You have that already with him and Roman. Remember he said, "I hate you," and the man couldn't control his temper. You saw that 2 years later. You can go that route. You still got the Sammy and Kevin route. You can have the tag team championship match at WrestleMania, and you have the storyline right then and there. You can have that. You can have You got right now. You already have Sami Zayn, Roman Reigns, Montreal, Sami Zayn's whole time. You don't even have. They probably have the title on line if they choose to go that route. But you can't tell me you cannot have Sami Zayn there, not in Montreal in a big profile match against Roman Reigns. You have to have it. You have to have that. And you go to Jey Uso route. Remember how Sami Zayn was like, "Yo, Jimmy is just so cool. Jimmy's so cool." That was not cool Jimmy that we saw this past Saturday. That was a different side of Jimmy.
yeah,
What Jey used to be, who could not stand Sami Zayn, Jimmy is turning to the opposite of what Jay is. Jay was when he couldn't stand him. Now Jimmy is the guy that trusted him, and now he feels the type of way, and now Jimmy's become the bad guy. That's another thing that no one ain't really paid attention to.
Mhm.
So I'm like, oh. And then when he walked up before they went off the air, was for the last what Roman said, "We're at war, Solo. We at war, Solo. Who exactly are you at war with? Are you war with Sammy and Kevin, or are you at war with your own family?" You see what I'm saying? They, like you said, there's so many you can go to.
there's so many avenues you could do with that.
And I love this is what I told you. I love the uncertainty, the unpredictability. It was highly predictable. We know Cody Rhodes was going to win. I just didn't like the fact that he's at number 30. I would prefer number 14, 15, 16, and last through the entire route, last through the entire match.
Yeah, you would have
This
not seen
was
around.
unpredictable. Right. It was unpredictable what was going to happen after the match. I didn't know what was going to happen. You didn't know. I knew they going around as Sammy versus Roman, but I don't know how they were going to do it. This was not it. I thought it was going to last to WrestleMania, but now that they did it before, now you put the mega heat on the mega heater, like Roman, who has been dominant. Now he's being booed. Then he heard, when's the last time you heard F you, fuck you, Roman? You ain't heard it since.
Yeah, I heard that in a
they
year.
made him
In a year.
said the last time he got that F for that F you, Roman, those chants was the night after he beat the Undertaker. That was when I said, after that night, he had to say nothing. All he had to do was stay in the ring. They was cussing him out for a good 10 minutes. He couldn't say nothing. Right on Raw. This is after, I believe it was WrestleMania 33. Stood in the middle of the ring. All he said is my yard now. For 10 minutes before he said those words, fans were cussing him out, certain fuck you, Roman, the same similar as they said last Saturday. That point in time where I thought they should have put the rocket ship right there, give him the heel turn that he is now. But maybe that didn't happen for a reason. Now they hate him and despise him because of the whole Sami Zayn.
What did it send me? Yeah.
Oh, and this is perfect. Now some people question, like, should Sami Zayn be in the world title picture, not Cody Rhodes? We're happy for Cody, but now should he be there? We don't know.
I think we're gonna see Sami and Roman before Mania. You might see that Elimination Chamber.
That's what I'm saying, because it's perfect right there. The man is from Montreal and his hometown. It doesn't matter to me if it's a title match or not. Sami, Roman, and then whatever the whole Jey Uso, if he comes in before,
that could be a WrestleMania match.
Oh my God!
The title, I can see Kevin Owens and Sami versus the Usos at WrestleMania.
That's what I was telling you, and the storyline is pitched right there. It's right there.
Yeah, it's a lot of things that can do that creatively.
God, bro.
Yeah.
Can we get a round of applause, Triple H? I mean, come on, man.
Yesterday's price is not today's price.
This is a sign that I've said since the man has been in charge. Storylines matter. You can have the great matches, which is excellent. But if you don't have a cinematic storyline to go along with it, this shit is lacking. That's the problem with Vince. As good as he is, he didn't see the true talent that Triple H sees in a roster, and does not let this slow burn come through. And Triple H has seen it with Sami Zayn, with bringing up guys like Ricochet, give him a bigger push, like Braun, people that he released and the Triple H eventually brought back, like DLC, Luke, Gallows, and Anderson. They're so vital, they're so pivotal, and they're renowned world tag team champion wrestlers. And Vince just let them go like it was nothing. Triple H was actually pissed about it because they're pillars of the tag team dynamic. And the fact that he brought them back, and then you rewind it with AJ. And then you got these guys like Bronson Reed, Candice LeRae, Dakota Kai, Io Sky. Figure fact. Bayley pitched that couple years ago, but during the pandemic. She pitched that very same 3 Damage Control, Bayley, Io, and Dakota Kai, to become a faction. Vince said no. What happened? Release one of them. There was rumors of Io Sky returning to Japan. That never happened. As soon as Triple H comes back around, puts that faction in notice. It could be iffy at times with Damage Control, but you see what is forming into. You see what it is with Gunther. He brings back Alexander Wolf, Giovanni Vinci, who was NXT, who was too good not to be with the group Imperium. Now you have a 3-man unit. You see what he's doing with all these other wrestlers. My only negative about Triple H is 2 things. What are you doing with the SmackDown's women division? Because after Ronda Rousey, who was not there right now, she should be pitched for WrestleMania. And Raquel Rodriguez and Liv Morgan, shout out Liv Morgan. Where is that roster? That roster is iffy, as opposed to Bianca, Alexa. Not Asuka, Kana. If you don't know who Kana is, I'm telling you, look her up. The face mask that you saw in the Women's Royal Rumble, that's not Asuka. That's Kana. That's when the people was begging for, was like, yo, that's the badass. that people's been waiting for is when she was in Japan that was undefeated. She's never worn that face paint. They never worn that heel route. That Oscar is gone. This is the heel Oscar that people have been worried about. You saw it when you watched the Women's Royal Rumble. You saw face paint. You was like, oh, this is different. Nah, brother. I've seen that before. That's not Oscar. That's Connor. That's the badass that people were waiting for. People like, and you saw the look on the girl's face, or Morgan's face. Taking him out. It's like, oh shit. That's the last person they expected to see. The changes that Triple H has made is like, yo, on the Raw side is beautiful, but on the SmackDown side is a little iffy. They need to switch it up or do the draft or something or make a trade or something. And the other problem I have is what the hell is he doing with Karrion Kross? This is the first signing, one of the top 2 signings that he brought back. And I'm still conflicted. Is he a mid-Carter or is he a top? He's on the Sheamus Drew level.
He's a mid-Carter.
That's confusing to me because he's too big of a star or a future star to be a mid-Carter.
Well, he can't be a top tier right now. It's so many players in the game. So
okay, so let me ask you this:
let's win an IC title first or a US title first.
He's not being Gunther. He's not being Gunther unless it's a major.
I'm just saying. No, I'm not saying you're gonna beat him. I'm just saying let's let's put him in that picture first.
Okay. Does he become that? You call that the workhorse championship?
Yeah.
Karrion Kross is, in terms of his style, I don't see him as the workhorse. That's why he's not the champion.
He's on TV every week.
Yeah, but do you see him more in the ring, or do you see him doing more promos? I see more promos than him in the ring. If you're a workhorse champion, which is the definition of the IC championship, you can't be doing promos every week.
Workhorse is not just being on TV.
I understand.
It's also storyline. It's TV. It's also when the cameras are not on. So we don't know what his schedule is, when it comes to shows on the road. We don't know.
Sure.
Every time I turn to see, Karrion Kross is there. So,
but what is he doing? Is he in the ring doing a match, or he doing promos?
Either he have a match or he's doing promos.
Okay.
And that certain character, cool. You don't have to be in the ring all the time. Bray Wyatt's not on the ring all the time.
I mean, the man had his first match, which was, by the way,
it was all right.
It was all right.
I don't like them. I don't like that glow in the dark shit. I don't like that shit. That was just bad.
Well, it was called a pitch black match for a reason.
It was a glow in the dark match, all that neon green and all that shit.
Pitch black, yeah.
No, don't do that shit again.
It was okay.
Don't do it. It was all right. It was like, don't do that shit again. I mean, at least have a Barry Alive match or something. I mean, at least bring it up. At least do something like that.
I don't think Barry Alive will be that.
No, I'm not talking about the exact match. I'm just talking about a match something that caliber when it comes to Bray Wyatt. I mean, you just had him an interaction with the Undertaker and Westman's ear, like, listen, it's your time now, sir. Just do something. And the Undertaker actually vouched for Bray Wyatt for years. This is the next Undertaker right here. So your guys need to do right by this guy. That's what Taker said. Okay, multiple interviews and stuff like that. Bray Wyatt is me. In 91, he's me. You know what I'm saying? So in certain ways, you could actually put that character in certain situations, in certain matches. Okay, it doesn't have to be a Barry Live match. It doesn't have to be a Hell in a Cell match. It doesn't have to be an Inferno match. If you could, that glow and dark shit does not match his personality. No, it didn't. The only thing good about that match is seeing his uncle jump off the damn Titantron and actually. I mean, that shit came out of nowhere. That was weird. That was the best part of the match. Me.
I'm still waiting on the Fiend to come back because it could happen. But
I want to know what stable is this. Like, you got Alexa Bliss, is obvious. Okay. You got Bray Wyatt. Which Bray Wyatt gonna show up? And you got Uncle.
Uncle Howdy.
Uncle Howdy. Where I don't know where is this shit going. Where is it going? Because it's not connecting with the audience like that. It's like, what the fuck is this weird shit about? You know what I'm saying? It's like, can you actually make it more? Can you dumb it down a little bit and make it and put it, in a certain term we could actually understand. I don't know where this shit is going because you have 1 week, you know, giving Bray Wyatt, turn on Bray Wyatt and give him that whatever you call Bray Wyatt movies. What's Bray Wyatt?
Sister
A
Abigail.
finisher. Sister Abigail,
Sis-
yeah. He's giving his Sister Abigail one night, and the next thing you see him on the pay-per-view helping Bray Wyatt to put this guy through hell when he should the fire and all that shit come out. I mean, I don't know where they're going with this shit. It's
But
weird.
that's the point of it. That's the point of it. That's what I like. I don't know where it's going. I don't like things in WWE now that have become so damn predictable.
No, I'm not saying make it predictable, but it's like the way you do a storyline is not making obviously not making it very simple of actually the audience guessing where you're going, but at least give us a couple of hints of where the hell this shit is going. This
I
storyline
can
has
see
not
that.
did that. It has did not did that at all. I'm like, what? I like where did this weird shit? I don't get it. I mean, 1 week he's talking about you need to come home and stuff like that, and then the next week you see him actually getting his sister Abigail to Bray Wyatt, and the next week he shows up at a pay per view actually jumping up there Titantron with an elbow against Bray Wyatt opponent. Where are you going with this? It's like AEW. Where are you going with this? Where are you going with this storyline? I don't get it. It's weird. It's some weird shit going on with that Bray Wyatt storyline. Make it simple, like you did in the beginning with Bray Wyatt. You got the Wyatt family and stuff like that. Just try to see you try to make a new Wyatt family 2.0. Make it very clear when it comes to storyline. That's what you gotta do. All this stuff coming here next week because when he debuted, he had the mask on. I mean, I'm saying now you got somebody else wearing the mask. Like I don't get it. I mean, it's weird, bro. It's weird.
I would agree with that. I agree with that. But
Hey,
hey,
make this shit simple, but don't give us all the answers.
well, maybe for you, in your opinion, and I'm not saying it's disrespect you or not. Maybe for you, it might be you're asking for it to be not so complex. Maybe
Yeah, because
complex.
he's already a dark character. So this is not the old Bray Wyatt. This is not the Fiend. This is a whole new character coming in. And when you actually debuted this guy, everybody was so happy about you debuted him with the mask on. Okay, that was Bray Wyatt with the mask on. Okay, in the next couple of weeks, you doing the same program with this guy. Then all of a sudden, Uncle show up with the
Howdy.
same Uncle Howdy show with the same mask on, and now Bray Wyatt is. Then you actually debut last week with the Fiend thing with the Funhouse thing. Where are you going with this? It's weird. And then you got him messing with Lester Bliss on this, bruh. All I'm saying is make this shit simple. You're all over the place with it.
Maybe
It's
they like that.
confusing.
Maybe they like it like that. I don't know. I can't.
This-
You put it too much to a T, but maybe they like it.
once they put everything together, I needed somebody for creative to go on WWE.com and actually explain this shit to me because I don't get it. I don't get it. Explain it.
Oh,
Break it. You need to break it down to us like long division, like it's a math problem. Break that shit down to
yeah.
us because it don't make any sense.
I guess so. What are your thoughts on the women's Royal Rumble? The right person won, as I told you.
The
He
right
would.
person won. I
As
give
I
you that.
told you, she
Yeah,
would.
I didn't expect her to be number one though. I thought she could be like number 25 or something like that, like the special numbers. But she deserve it. She picked Charlotte. She's gonna lose.
No.
Charlotte just got the title. She just got the title. I mean, when you let Charlotte Flair lose at WrestleMania, really?
Absolutely.
Oh please,
Absolutely.
oh please.
Absolutely.
I'll be shocked if
Mom's
that
gonna
happened.
win. Mom's
I'll
gonna win.
be please.
I'm going with mom.
Oh please. She
Absolutely.
ain't China. Stop it.
Oh
Oh
my
please.
god.
Oh please.
Oh,
Let me see this. Didn't she not be my boo Charlotte Flair at WrestleMania? You can
Are you sure
book it.
about that?
You
Are
can
you
book
sure
it.
about that?
You can
Sure
try
about that?
again, like you did a couple of years
Sure.
ago, and it actually got it actually got pinned and actually submitted. But no, I'm not bad. I'm not mad at the decision. I really deserve it. I think she's very her character is very important, not just with the stable, the judgment, but just in the woman division and in general.
She's top
She's,
five in
she's
that.
top. She's top five woman performer right now in WWE. She's in the top five right now.
She's top three, to be honest.
I ain't going that far. I'm just saying she's top five. Okay.
All right, now I say top three because after the two champions is who she's number three.
Okay. I'm not gonna argue with you about that. That can be true, but overall, she's very good performer. She's a very good wrestler. It's been a long time. She deserve it. She deserve it. Actually, I'm not mad at that. But at the end of the day, I thought overall it was a good Royal Rumble. A good Women's Royal Rumble. It was a lot of surprises. This is one thing that bothers me. I don't know if the question has been asked. I don't know if she actually in ring shape.
Okay.
To be in the Royal Rumble, but ever since this Women Royal Rumble started, they never asked Medusa to be in the Royal Rumble.
Oh my god.
She has not showed up. Only on Legends Night. Only on Legends Night. Only on. I'm just asking the question.
Her name. First thing first. Get the name right.
It's Medusa, sir.
No. It's Alundra.
She debuted it as Medusa.
I don't know. No.
In the industry, sir. Watch your mouth.
And the name, and then they had a change, and her name in the Hall of Fame is Alundra Blaze.
Medusa
Blaze.
Not
that name, not that crappy name.
Why she's not in the Royal Rumble? Why?
Because she don't want to be.
We don't know that.
She was yes, she do. Yes, they do. Don't do that.
We don't. I said we don't know that. She haven't came out and spoke about it.
She don't need to be, man.
She don't need to be. She's undefeated. What are you talking about?
So what? They let her stay undefeated. Listen, can you imagine the embarrassment of her being all those young women or women in their
everybody else?
Who was everybody else? Okay,
you got Stratus, you got Lita. Everybody showing up in the World Rumble the last couple of years, and Medusa doesn't. Lonzo Blaze doesn't show up. I don't know. It sounds kind of funny. I think you're a little bitter. What happened in 1996 when she dropped the women's title in the garbage when Aaron Butt shuffled interview. It could be some hateration about that. And it could say hateration about that. But she deserved to be in the Rumble.
No, she does not. You couldn't help yourself. You had to bring that up.
And we deserve to see. We deserve to see Lonzo Blaze against Charlotte Flair at WrestleMania. We deserve to see that. We deserve to see that.
No, you want to see that.
No, not me. We deserve to see Alonzo Blaze, Medusa against Charlotte Flair at WrestleMania. We deserve that. If she could go, if she still could go.
Who was we? Because you ain't saying me.
Of course you hate her. Of course you hate her. You're like WCW. That's a problem. That's a problem. It's a problem. Do your research, sir. Do your research.
I don't need.
Medusa's a legend.
Alundra Blaze does not need.
Medusa is a legend. You ever heard of the Dangerous Alliance? You ever heard of that?
You don't have to school me. I know who the Dangerous Alliance is.
I just want to make sure you know.
I know a little bit about that.
No, you need to learn more, sir. Watch your mouth. Don't be disrespectful, okay? Ain't nothing but Hall of Famers in that group, sir. Hall of Famers.
Yes, I understand. I understand that was one Stone Cold. Oh, I'm sorry, Stunning Steve was down there. I know who it is.
Stunning Steve Austin, Rick Rude, Arn Anderson, Medusa, Bobby
At the end of the day,
Paul E. Dangerously, as his name is Paul Heyman. Oh, and Larry Briscoe too, the legend.
Yes,
Larry Legend. I gotta do Larry Legend. Exactly, the Larry Legend. If you watch my Nitro, you know what I'm talking about. But I don't think
I watched that.
You just watching Vader versus the Sultan or something like that on Monday Night Raw or something like that.
Oh my God! The
The
fact that
Sultan,
you
the Sultan.
gave the Sultan a name on the show is absolutely mind-boggling. Since I know you probably watched every single episode, you probably will. If probably laughed and smiled at every NWO beatdown with 85 members just
Oh, this is
walking
before.
in
This is
and
before.
beating up everybody. Oh, I know it was
This is what
before
Hulk May run
when
around WCW.
oh, you mean when he was in the
I
true
guess the
red
Dungeon
and
of
yellow,
Doom.
the true red and yellow against, and then wrestling people called the Mummy.
Hey, it was 1994. What do you expect?
Stop it, man. Just stop it.
Y'all was
Just
not good
stop
94. To be honest with you,
Just
that was the
stop
same way.
it. Just stop it, man. The Dungeon of Doom. See, the Dungeon of Doom was legit. I will give you that. I will agree with that. Dungeon of Doom was pretty damn
A lot of Hall of
But
Famers
also-
Dungeon of Doom.
Yes, I know. Why is Kevin Sullivan not in the Hall of Fame? That's a good question.
That's a good question.
That's
He should be.
I wouldn't mind it. He should.
But a lot of hateration going around and WWE.
stop
They want to
it. Here we
hate.
go.
They're so
Here we
bitter about 96, 97. How you beat them for 83
Why?
weeks.
How are they bitter? They
are
won the
bitter.
wars. They
They
won
are
the
bitter.
wars, sir. They won the wars.
Listen,
sir.
how you
So-
seen the documentaries? Did you see the WCW documentary? There are so many
Which one?
WWE officials around that time still hate WCW. That's why WCW never had that one night stand. But you had ECW having 2 one night stands.
Oh my lord! Here we go.
That's
See,
a fact.
what's wrong with you?
That's a
All
fact.
you do is hate. All you do is hate.
Was that a fact?
That's all you do is hate. No, I don't remember. Hey, I'm actually going to watch it. Tonight. I'm actually going to watch the WCW pay per view.
Which one?
I don't know, whatever I can find.
No, you gotta watch a certain one. You can't watch anything past like 99.
I can't watch something past 99. Okay.
No.
Let me see. Okay, look, WCW. See, I'm on Peacock right now, so I won't give you no excuses. Let's see. Starcade. I don't want to watch no crappy
Starcade 97 is the best pay-per-view during the NWO ever. Starcade 97.
Super Brawl, Fall Brawl, Uncensored, Halloween Havoc.
96, 97, how do you have it? You watch that.
Slamboree, Bass at the I know about 94 Bass at the Beach, but not garbage happened.
Actually, it was 96, sir. Watch them out.
Okay, whatever. Red
94 is Hogan and Ric Flair. You should watch that. That's one of the greatest matches of all time.
Okay, that's nice. Battle Bowl. Oh.
No, watch that shit. No.
Hog Wild, Mayhem.
Hog Wild for 96 and up, you can watch.
WCW, Greed.
No, don't watch that shit. That's 2000. Don't watch it.
New Blood Rising.
I ain't gonna cap.
No.
The New Blood storyline was a good storyline.
No, it was not. No, it was not.
Are you kidding me? The
Stop
New
it.
Blood against the Millionaires Club? That was a good
Stop it.
storyline. That was a good
Stop it.
storyline. That was a good storyline, sir.
Stop it.
Go watch the Monday night. Put in
Mm-hmm.
a Bloodline introduction with Eric Bischoff and Vince Russo. It's a Monday Night Nitro. I forget what date it was, but you can find it. That was a good storyline.
Starcade 94, Hulk Hogan against the Butcher.
That was terrible. Brutus the fucking Barber beat. Horrible.
Hollywood Hulk Hogan versus Roddy Piper.
Oh, that's a good one right there.
Okay.
That's 96.
That's 96, sir.
Yes.
97
him and Sting. Yeah.
Yeah,
That's the best one.
Wasn't that when Bret Hart was the
Special guest referee.
and then the nonsense that happened in Starrcade 98 when Goldberg got cheated out of the WCW championship.
Cheated?
Why? Oh, you forgot the ending? I know you don't want me to talk about the ending. When the man got electrocuted by a security guard who happened to be the late great Skyhawk, rest in peace. Who
That was perfect. That was perfect timing.
No, that was stupid.
No, it wasn't stupid.
Stupid,
No, it was
sir.
stupid.
That was stupid.
The man was 200 and like what are you talking about? The trick got to end soon, sir.
The man should have left undefeated, sir.
Oh,
Should have left
please.
undefeated.
Stop it. Goldberg deserved to lose that one, bro.
I'm
To the
actually
right
gonna
person,
watch
too.
Starrcade. I'm going to watch Starrcade 96.
Oh, or Piper? That's a good one.
Yes.
All right, everybody. That's in a Saucy Discourse, baby. If you will, we
Yes,
better get out of here. Any other remarks before you got here, bro?
No, man. Happy Black History Month. Everybody is the first, so we do celebrate. You know what I'm saying? Happy anniversary to everybody. I mean, happy anniversary. Happy Black History Month, ladies and gentlemen. Let us celebrate the great ancestors and the people of our generation. Don't forget, please celebrate our. This is our month. We need more than 28 days. We really do. I mean, it's never really much I can say, but happy Black anniversary. I mean, happy Black History Month, ladies and gentlemen.
Absolutely. Shout out to everybody. Don't forget to get some official Saucy Discourse merch.
Oh, some colors. Sorry. Go ahead.
Watch them out, sir. Watch them out. Respect the NWO right now. Respect.
Transitters,
sir. Transitters.
The pictures. Oh, God. It's ugly.
Anyway, get some Saucy Discourse merch on Teespring. The link is in the bio. Make sure you subscribe to all the platforms we're on. YouTube, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and all the anywhere you get your podcast. Saucy Discourse is on. Shout out to the bro, Marcus Wilson, even though he's a Knicks fan. But
well, see, there you go hating again. There you go hating again. You're such a hater, man.
Oh please. Peace and love, everybody. We see you on the next one. Drop a saucy bomb. We out of here. Always remember.
Yesterday's price is not today's price.
Peace and love, everybody. We love ya.